Well, we meet again. Welcome everybody to the Esports County Pro Scrims, day number 5. We've sorted out the technical difficulties. It was a bit of a strange one there, but we'll be kicking things off very shortly. In case you're wondering what today's technical difficulty was, one of my servers backing up to one of my servers over there, is backing up to one of my other servers over there, and I record my streams, which I won't be able to do tonight, because it's got low write speed access to the disk, which was messing with my encoder. Good times. But tonight on the menu, we have Nova Esports 628, the usuals. We've got Stalwart Esports, Navi, next RUYA Gaming, Furious Gaming. We have 1907 FENERBAHÇE, S2G Esports as well. Big shout out to them. They won the scrims last night. Not you know, we're keeping super track of these things, but they did win in the overall standings, and it was great to see such a strong performance from the Turkish team. Who else have we got in here? We've got BIGETRON, Red Aliens. Good to see them back in here. 4 rivals from Malaysia. We've got DINGOZ, XAVIER'S. I'm just going to have to call them DINGOZ. I'd love to know. Somebody let me know what that means in Bahasa. Actually, no, in Vietnamese. Sorry, I apologize, a Vietnamese team. Someone let me know what DINGOZ means, if it is actually a word, because when I see DINGOZ, because I'm Australian, like DINGOZ is an animal here. It's a wild dog, quite vicious. Wonder if their team's named after it, actually. We've got NIGMA Galaxy from Iraq. It's good to see NIGMA Galaxy back. They've been away for some time. We've dearly missed them. Deadeyes guys. We've got DS Gaming from Korea. If you're a bit of a Korea fan, there's a very strong team coming out of that region. We've got EVOS Reborn. We've got a fan favourite here. We've got the BIGETRON Academy team. Well, by fan favourite, I mean Ganksy favourite. Great team. I was chuffed to see them the other night. They performed very admirably. We've got DEWA United from Indonesia, as well as LIVESCAPE from Indonesia, as well as ONIC Esports from Indonesia. So a bit of an Indonesian assault on the lobby. Now, the map order will be standard fair of Erangel, Miramar. Where are we up to now? Sanok. It'll be good. Got some love in the chat already for Indonesia and Furious Gaming. Yes, vamos. Cool. If you're just joining now, welcome. I'm Ganksy, and this is the Esports County Pro Scrims, Pmgc practice warm-up grind, as these teams are getting ready to perform in the World Championships, which will be held very soon. It's like next Friday. Can you imagine? Like next Friday, it's going to be on like Donkey Kong, ladies and gentlemen. It is. And you know what's on right now? Game number 1 as we head over the island of Erangel. People are asking me in the chat, are there any Indian teams tonight? No. I've got word from the Indian teams that they have received some new devices, which they will be using in the BGIS tournament. So Godlike, Xbark, XO, Entity, all those crew are going to be practicing on their new devices. And they've still got to practice for, the BGIS big tournament, and there's only one slot. So they're going to be practicing for that. We'll see them shortly. But in front of our eyes, before us, ladies and gentlemen, is a flight path from Yasnaya over to Georgia Pole. That is quite a northerly flight path as well. That's going to make things tricky for teams that like to land around, Primorsk, which is going to be a 628. Not too difficult for Furious Gaming. Looks like they've already made moves towards Milta. There aren't too many teams in the lobby that traditionally land on the Sosnovka, considering that Stalwart Esports now like to land in Yasnaya. I mean, it's confirmed. Yasnaya is their new drop location. Although, if you've known Stalwart for as long as I have, back when, from the Astra Academy days, going back even further from the Black Team days, and they've been going Yasnaya for a while. Like even when Orion Nebula days. Let's go way back, ladies and gentlemen, to Orion Nebula when Pika and Scry were on that team, and Action and Top were in Black. So yeah, it's and it looks like they'll be joined by another team, which is going to be the BIGETRON Red Aliens, or not the Red Aliens, the ION Academy team. They're in very close proximity here in the apartments. You can see Action is definitely putting his headphones to good use. He's got Fajar in the area. He's currently surrounded. He's got Genfos to back him up. Misery is nearby. He, from his positioning, he could provide some good cover. PO as well, but it definitely looks like it's the Action top Fajar and Genfos show at the moment. We've got First Blood. By the looks of it, that was APG. Oh, Fajar getting a knock on to top in the kill feed there. So here we are in South Georgia Pole. This is going to be Navi, NATUS, VINCERE. I'd love to know how to pronounce that properly too. And the boys from Russia are going up against one of the Indonesian teams. ONIC, Team ONIC, very strong team from the PMPL of the Southeast Asia region. Got a lot of Indo pride in the chat. If you are Indonesian, I had the best AM. I'm not going to know how to pronounce it. I'll get to that later. We've got Action pushing up. He's got the UMP employed. Perfect CQC. He's actually got the AKM as well. He's CQC. Now how's he going to get out of this one? And the first is going to come through, and this is all wild fight. This is getting pretty nasty. We've got Action all around, except for Action himself has been taken out. It's just Scry remaining, and this is BIGETRON Academy. You know, they some might look at that. Look at them go, getting the squad wipe without losing a single player onto STALWART Esports. Some would say, you know, this team, it's a academy team. They're punching above their weight, playing against these Pmgc. They're not punching above anything, mate. They're definitely in their own weight category in this lobby. It's great to see this team. I had a ball watching them yesterday, and I'm sure, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to enjoy watching them tonight. But we do have. Looks like Navi are on the back foot. Miku gets a knock and proves me wrong. That was a great knock. And Matic gets a double as well. So these guys, they look like they know how to get through the windows. And that's just like that. Tixie closes it out for the squad wipe there. 4 points on the board for Navi. So both Navi and BIGETRON Academy picking up squad wipes in the early game here in the first 5 minutes. It looks like APG have gotten a kill as well. BIGETRON Red Aliens currently in an engagement. Liquid's down. Luxy's not playing at the moment. They do like to land farm, and they are currently in the sightlines of DS Gaming. We've got Sporter, Satan, Kill Me, and Spigo. I haven't seen these guys in ages. I'm pretty sure I saw these guys like last year. I think they were in the Pmgc Scrims, so it's great to see. Oh, okay. And someone's just sent me a message about. We'll get to that. But yeah, they are just tearing BIGETRON Red Aliens to shreds. High Boys. Possibly going to opt for a retreat. Now, it's not BIGETRON Academy team. I'm getting told off about saying that. I apologise. Oh no, High Boy. Make it happen. No. That's going to be Red Aliens out of the lobby in 16th place. They did manage to pick up a kill. Or is that just going to be the one placement? I think that's just actually the one placement point. I'm not. I'll check in with production. But it is BIGETRON Ion. I like it. Yeah, they're so they are a PMPL team. Alright, so they're definitely, yeah. Because I was gonna say, like, they're pretty good. They definitely seem to be pretty comfortable in this lobby. So it doesn't surprise me that they are a PMPL level team. Another team that's quite comfortable in here is S2G, you know, putting 628 in their place here at Quarry. I mean, this is 628's drop location. I'm trying to remember where S2G land on Aaron Gould Maybe Primals, I'm not sure. I've actually seen them all over the joint. Like, I think they're just going around just hunting teams. And we'll check in later on, we'll see where they land. Oh, I'm not judging Stalwart Esports at all. I mean, yeah, they're a bloody good team. The point I was saying was that BIGETRON team's pretty good too. So RUYA going up against 4 rivals. Yeah, I was hoping he would have got knocked there by Appy. So Pemburu's taking the knee. Frozen exits the lobby, so that's the flush come through. And Nihat had moved into a defensive position, and looks like he's going to be joined by Yekta. The problem for next RUYA, because they had moved into that defensive position to keep that knock alive, their positioning is terrible in this fight. You can see they're already in vehicles going to back out. Like this, they've got very limited cover. 4 rivals have got a lot of options to work with here, and hopefully next RUYA can get out of this. I think that was a vehicle blow up, so Yekta's all by his lonesome, and that's next RUYA out of the lobby. So the winners of the Pmgc West Division going out to 4 rivals. 4 rivals, very, very strong team. It's been a minute since we've seen these boys as well. They are. We've seen a lot of 4 rivals. You know, they are qualified, and they are a qualified team, hailing from Malaysia. Very, very strong team. Very, very heavy hitting. You know, high fragging outfit. S looks like S2G. Can make contact with Nova Esports very shortly. Where did 4 rivals were top 5, and yeah, they had a whole bunch of kills too. We've also got Na'Vi rotating into this area, so we've basically got Na'Vi, S2G, and Nova looking to hold center zone with 628 on the way in too, and it's going to be it's looking like a quarry zone. Like it's shifting it's been shifting south for a while. And it looks like it could shift further south still, perhaps. Na'Vi going for one of the better compounds in this area. It's quite a large compound, but gives you great sight lines and lots of rotational options as well later on. But it looks like Tixie's going to go grab an airdrop. And I believe that is the AWM, ladies and gentlemen. We got the A-dub in the lobby, so keep your eyes on the chat. Could see some spicy headshots coming out to a kill feed near you real soon. Now, up here in North Georgia Pole, and this is where I believe Na'Vi landed. What have we got teams still doing all the way up here at this stage in the game? It's going to be DEWA and LIVESCAPE, 2 Indonesian teams going toe-to-toe just near the South Georgia Bridge. And I'm guessing maybe one of them, because it was quite a northerly flight path, maybe one of these teams went Zaki and one of them went somewhere kind of nearby. But it looks like LIVESCAPE are just going to skedaddle out of here. They're going to take one of the other bridges near the crates area and leave DEWA United to hold on to this. I mean, they're pretty far out in the blue at this stage, as you saw. Circles down here, you know, down near Gatka, and it's like Na'Vi's getting into engagement. 4 rivals falling one by one. This is that down they go. Na'Vi just deleting them. Looks like Order's pulling up to see what's happening. He's heard a bit of commotion and he's gotten a little bit overexcited there and seen if he could get involved. And he might have thought Na'Vi had taken a bit more damage than they had. I mean, Na'Vi basically walked out of that one fairly good. And we've got the A-dub here, and down goes Jimmy. Tixie, let's go. Big A-dub dog in the chat. Oh, and Kitsune just rocks up for the cleanup. What a smooth operation Na'Vi are employing here. Over Esports very quickly halved in size, and Na'Vi ain't holding back. They're not pulling any punches. Like they are all in on this engagement. Paraboy goes for the defensive grenade. He's got to hope he lands that one on the Miku. Does take him down a half HP. Not a bad effort. King gets Kitsune a little bit further down on the HP situation, and maybe Paraboy can finish that off. It's although Paraboy seems to have taken a bit of a beating himself, and he goes down. The nade's probably going to finish him off. King is now looking down the barrel of a 1v4 engagement against Na'Vi, who are currently sitting on 10 kills. So they're definitely, they're definitely stretching their legs here, and they're feeling them like they're in. Yeah, you can just tell when a team's on it, and I'm getting that vibe from Na'Vi tonight. I'm getting that Na'Vi's here to send a message to some of these teams, and that A-dub shot was perfection onto Jimmy. What a way to kind of start the engagement. That was fantastic. Second I saw him pick up that A-dub, I was like, oh yeah, we're going to see some magic happen. And thanks to the production team for capturing it. Big shout out to the Esports County production team. I spectate a lot of scrims myself, and it's not every day you get to just catch a cracker of a AWM headshot like that. So well done to the boys, running all the specs. Good stuff, lads. Now, up here in the hills around Quarry, we've got S2G up against FENERBAHÇE, and it's like Na'Vi's heard shots, and that's going to be enough to to chum the waters. And it looks like DS Gaming are looking to get involved here as well. They've got some overlooked sight lines from multiple angles. And I like the positioning of S2G. It's actually a really good spot if you know how to play it. I used to see IHC when they were known as Zeus play that area quite well, and yeah, it's pretty underrated. They've actually got a nice spread on it too. And zone, I'm guessing, is shifting towards Primorsk from the looks of it. I haven't seen the map in a while, but I'm just going to throw it out there. It looks like zone's heading maybe towards Primorsk, or maybe centering up on that zone. We'll see. Or is it going, there's a fair bit of it up in Gaka. So BIGETRON, Ion, there's still members of FENERBAHÇE around here as well. We've got Big Milo still on a rotation. He's quite separated from his team, and yeah, that 4X spray was pretty wild. It is hard to hit somebody in a moving vehicle with an M4 4X. Quite a lot of recoil on it. You'd really have to, all the planets would have to be aligned to kind of pull that one off. Now, blowing the vehicle up on the other hand, and that was a bit of a fight there. That was actually BIGETRON ION that got the vehicle blow up there, and Na'Vi were fighting him for it, and it really just came down to the last bullet. So that was a good pickup for them. But yeah, if you can't knock them out of the vehicle, you can definitely blow them up. And now Na'Vi are under pressure here. And they'll push this. I mean, they've taken out STALWART Esports so far. Looks like Tixie's managed to get a return frag onto Misery. That's going to help out Na'Vi a little bit, give them a bit of room to breathe, so they can attempt to get this revive onto Kitsune, who is their IGL. Genfos is just, I don't know about his position. Maybe he can make it work from behind the hay bale there, but Na'Vi are squaring up to take this one on the ridge. And I can see Genfos quite easily getting knocked if he decides to unpeak, unless he's able to coordinate it. In fact, he has been knocked already, speaking of the devil. And Pubg going out to help him probably wasn't the best idea in the middle of the engagement, considering he's just got to knock himself. That's triple knocks now, and Na'Vi this is phenomenal gameplay that we're seeing from the Russian team. And yes, somebody was asking me today, they're like, what do you think of these West teams, considering how well they've been doing in the scrims? And I mean, I think the I think the results speak for themselves, ladies and gentlemen. They seem to be doing quite well, and it's always a pleasure to watch them. So Na'Vi now on 16 kills, ladies and gentlemen. 16. That's 1-6, and we're only 16 minutes into the game. That means, if my maths are correct, they are averaging 1 kill per minute. And they're seriously looking down the barrel of a 20-bomb chicken dinner here. Yeah, I'd love to see it. Meanwhile, further towards the center of zone, we've got 628 up against S2G. S2G have taken a casualty. And looks like FENERBAHÇE's in nearby, and this is what makes this a difficult area to play around. You can end up fighting too many teams at the same time. We've got Furious Gaming, and yeah, so and this is kind of home territory for 628 as well, considering it's their drop spot. Dayoshi does take the knee to Steve Boy from DEWA United. Currently, Tixie's the kill leader, sitting on 8 kills himself. Holy, that is insane. And Miku, they've got the top 3 kill leaders. Looks like, yeah, they're still going. They're on 18. They're about to hit 20 bomb. They're still getting over a kill a minute right now. They got 18 kills in under 18 minutes. This is insane. Oh wow, Na'Vi are unstoppable right now. In fact, Tixie's about to hit double digits himself, let alone the team. He's got more kills than half of the lobby. So DEWA United has a good position here. They can gatekeep some of these teams that are inevitably going to be outside of zone. They've got some good options as well for rotations. They've just got to hang in there. So they are taking fire from several teams. We've got APG in their sightlines, and 628 as well are trying to cause problems for them. And I want to spectate Na'Vi. See the Na'Vi show. Look at them go. Oh, Maddox's been knocked, but they've got eyes on Lamborghini. So XAVIER are currently in open. Tixie's got the A-dub. Come on, Tixie. Let rip the dogs of war. We've got FENERBAHÇE up the hill. Now, you don't see a lot of teams playing this part of the hill, but it's a pretty good spot. It does work. I don't know if that buggy's got anyone in it. Oh, it does. It just they're not rendering in. That's gonna be Trigger actually from Furious Gaming. CNA's almost knocked him too. Jeez, that was a headshot in there as well. And Circle does shift up to Na'Vi as well, so Na'Vi gets shift. XAVIER also getting a bit of a bless there with the zone. FENERBAHÇE is sitting dead center. The only issue with FENERBAHÇE's position is they're sitting on top of a hill in the middle of zone. And that doesn't always work out well, considering everybody's going to be watching you. Everybody's going to be looking up the hill. Now, Na'Vi's definitely... They've just hit 20 bomb town population Na'Vi. So, 21 kills so far in less than 21 minutes. They're getting more than a kill a minute. This is insane. I think that was XAVIER'S just wiped from the lobby. I mean, what other outcome can we see than them getting a chicken dinner? Can I get a 30 bomb? I mean, gee, I haven't said that in a while. Could they go for 30? I mean, there's enough players left in the lobby. Like, it's doable. Like, they only need 9 kills, right? And there's 23 players. Subtract them from it. There's 19. So they only need to get about half the kills in the lobby. Considering how they've gone so far, it's not a stretch of the imagination. Now, FENERBAHÇE might have something to say about that. But this position they're playing in, they've got such excellent angles because they can really bully teams like Furious Gaming, who probably don't want to expose themselves to too many different areas. Miku has been knocked, so they are starting to get committed to this fight with FENERBAHÇE, and that was an off Dokkan. What a god! This has really put the brakes on. I mean, Na'Vi, they've got a chicken dinner and some change out of the kills. But we might have to see another clutch up here as FENERBAHÇE know who they're fighting. They definitely know who they're fighting now, and they want to throw a wet towel on the Na'Vi party here. You can see Antidotes rolling in, going for the run over, does miss that. Kitsune going for a nade, nades his own teammates, and might even be able to... Oh, he does get run over, and Adult getting the final confirmed there with the buggy. So that's Na'Vi out of the lobby in 8th place, but oh, wow, what a performance from Na'Vi. They had 21 kills. That is a 20 bomb if ever I've seen one. And they got 21 kills in less than 21 minutes. Like, oh, I'm smitten. I'm absolutely smitten. What a performance. that's how my team plays. That's the kind of stuff they pull. They don't pull it in Pmgc scrims though, but yeah. I mean, we call it efficiency. Who needs a chicken dinner when you can just get a 20 bomb? Save yourself a few minutes. DEWA United unfortunately bowing out to 628. 628 only a duo. S2G getting eliminated as well. As Zone shifts up to the north. That's going to be a handy shift for FENERBAHÇE as they are looking like they will still be sitting in the center of zone. They're actually the only team in zone right now. And everyone's just going to be fighting each other over the scraps. As I believe, was that 628 eliminated? So we are down to 4 teams. It is APG, DS Gaming, FENERBAHÇE, and Furious Gaming. Excellent knock there. And look at them, they're caught there. They are in open. Although Dokkan Machine able to take Trigger down to about 40 HP. That was a good spray. He's going to have to hit a heal, but I don't think that's going to be enough to kind of defend the knocks. Those players are unsavable right now. Oh, looks like we're getting a few... So this is a 1v1 actually between these two players, I believe. Yeah, FENERBAHÇE and Furious Gaming. So the door's open for DS Gaming can win the game now. They can walk in, take it out. Trigger, if he gets his peak right, well, the ridgeline's going to provide him cover. I don't know what the point of the solitary smoke was. I mean, I guess it does provide him some kind of a defense if APG or DS Gaming happen to peek over here. But I mean, they're just going to spray the smoke. I mean, Sky9 saw a bit of a smoke grenade and just, you know, chucked half a clip of 5.56 in there, and that's going to be Furious Gaming out of the lobby, eliminated in 4th position with 2 kills. So APG, they're going to be squaring up against DS Gaming. Looks like Kill Me may be missing some meds. He's going to have to get a heal. He's managed to hit the heal. Alright, so he's back up to 75. Satan is very close to Dokkan. I think he might have hurt him. He's just instantly backed up. Zone goes to APG. They get the ship. They've actually got a nice walk as well to get in there. They've got a bit of an incline, which is going to provide them some cover from DS Gaming. DS Gaming currently focused on removing FENERBAHÇE from the lobby, which could be the deciding factor here. I reckon they just let FENERBAHÇE go and see if it causes a distraction for APG, because APG currently, if they can get a knock on APG, then it's basically a 3v1v1. That's going to be the best outcome. If they go into a fight with APG in a 3v2v1 and player from FENERBAHÇE's Dokkan Machine starts causing them problems, it could go sideways pretty fast. Yeah, this is the win condition for DS Gaming. Like, even though they do have the numbers advantage, they just needed that little bit extra just to kind of seal the deal. And you can see that they're now moving up in the winner forecast, because they now have their players in circle and they're starting to put. If Dokkan's able to get a knock onto one of them though. Almost. Look at their health bars. They're quite low. And this is it. Like, if APG choose to engage DS Gaming now, this is exactly the opposite of what they want. Because APG's going to be like, well, we're not firing at him. Let's see. But they have eliminated Dokkan, so that's FENERBAHÇE out in 3rd position with a total of 6 kills. We're now looking down at a 3v2. No forecast yet. It's all up in the air, ladies and gentlemen. Who is going to take out game number 1? Is it going to be APG? What do you reckon? They've got 4 kills. DS Gaming on 7. They've been performing very well. It looks like they're just going to sit this circle out and just wait for the next one and just see if anyone's, anyone gets an advantage or if it centers up. Sometimes you do you do see it center up. It's circle 8 though. I mean, I think the next circle just closes in on itself. But we have, no, it'll go circle 8 and then circle 9's the one. I'll be amazed if we see a circle 9. I mean, this is unusual. I guess these aren't PMGC teams. Maybe they're just like really playing for clout here. Most PMGC teams I spectate would, in this situation, just have a stand-up fight. Like, they just full send it. But these guys are going full esports right now and playing very seriously. You can see, like, look at their positioning. They're behind rocks, buggies, using hard cover, making sure they've got angles. Jammy does move slightly. Circle is closing in. You're going to see them all crawling towards each other. Very, very high energy, entertaining gameplay, ladies and gentlemen. I'm at the edge of my seat right now in anticipation of the epic battle we are about to witness. If you are just joining us now, welcome to the Esports County Pro Scrims. We're on the Pmgc grind as these teams warm up for the global finals, which will be happening next week. I'm your host, Ganksy, and this is the Esports County Pro channel. If you haven't already, please do hit the subscribe button, as these teams are now starting to make contact. It's looking like game, set, and match for DS Gaming. Team from Korea. They will take winner chicken dinner in game number 1 of the Esports County Pro Scrims. And we've already got the stats. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We have all the stats. We've got more stats than you know what to do with. But 9 kills in total for DS Gaming, 1,600 damage. You know what I want to see, though? I want to see the overall damage numbers. I want to see the skyscraper of hurt that Na'Vi has built upon this lobby. Where is it? Okay, we'll get through this stuff. All right, so Kill Me had 4. He had a quad. Satan had a double. Go, I don't know how to say his name. SPCO had a triple, and Sporter's just looking good. And yeah, it was a good game for them. They good positioning. They had a bunch of kills. But where's the skyscraper of hurt? The Tower of Hurt. Hurt Mountain. Show me the mountain of pain inflicted by Na'Vi upon this lobby. I want to see the damage numbers. Almost 3,000 damage. Look at it. Seriously, they're in the penthouse suite in terms of kill points right now, and that's going to be all 21 of them with almost 3,000 damage. They got like double the damage of DS Gaming. And they're just kicking back. They got 20. They probably got more points than them overall. I'm trying to remember which place they went out in. Whether the placement points would have got them over the line. No, I think they'd be in second for this match. But honestly, what a way to play the game. You just go get 21 kills in 21 minutes, and then you just go out, kick back, have a few bevies with the boys and wait for the next game while the rest of the lobby's slogging it out for the next 5 minutes. I reckon, that's the epitome of efficiency. So they're going to go head to head with APG, who are Team 22. So APG, kind of similar damage dealt, a little bit less received. You can see things start to change in the kill counts with DS Gaming getting more than double the amount of kills that APG did. They've had about 50% more knockouts as well. Average survival was a bit higher, so they kept more players in the end of the game. The MVP is, of course, going to be Mr. AWM himself, Tixie, with 9 kills, 989 damage. who needs survival time when you're dropping those kind of numbers? He was very average when it came to assists, but he was certainly look at the size of the red bar on the kill count. Now the red bar, the bigger the red bar is, the higher above average the player is compared to the rest of the lobby in that statistic. So he was probably about is seriously pulling his weight. And Miku's also big numbers, 7 kills. Dokkan Machine went pretty hard, getting a triple. Sky9 as well, getting a triple, and Kill Me from DS Gaming getting the quad. So they're going to be our top players, MVPs of match number 1. But I'd have to say, I mean, I pretty much gave him the MVP when he landed that AWM shot onto Jimmy from Nova Esports. That was the highlight of the game for me. So yeah, you can see in the match rankings that, you know, look how many placement points Na'Vi has. Oh, I love it. Look at how many placement points they have. I mean, who needs placement points? I mean, who needs to play the whole game? Why? Like, you can just finish it. You can get an early mark. If you get 21 kills, you don't need to, you can just exit the lobby in circle 6 and still come second. So, Na'Vi, pulling up in second position there with 22 points. DS Gaming getting a total of 24. FENERBAHÇE overtaking APG, although they are drawn at the moment on overall points. Tiebreaker has been the kill points in this scenario. 6-2-8 are Hot on Hills, rounding out the top 5, and you can see, it's only game 1, so anybody that didn't get a bunch of kills and didn't get in the top 5, 7. Basically, if you don't get in the top 7, you just don't, you don't get any placement points. So after the first game, the whole second and third page, if we've got one, are going to be pretty low on the points. But there's plenty more opportunities over the next 4 matches for these teams to pick up the pace and start catching up to those teams that are a little bit higher up on the leaderboards. See, there's 2 heavy hitters going out quite early, Nova and next RUYA. They'll have to make it up in the following matches. Yeah, that was game number 1 on Erangel. So next up, we have Miramar. Map order will be Erangel, Miramar, Erangel, Miramar, and then a bit of Sanhok at the end just to spice things up. Stick around for Sanhok, you'll love it. if you love Erangel and Miramar, you'll love Sanhok. And look at the damage. Look at the damage output from Na'Vi. They've got 3 players in the damage column. They've got 3 players in. They've got the top 3 players in the kill column. Dokkan's that's a lot of utilities. 16 utilities used. Na'Vi did a fair bit of travelling as well in this game. Definitely didn't get survival time, although it's not measured here. Longest distance travelled will be DEWA United, so I'm guessing they landed Zaki and drew the short straw, so to speak. But yeah, big kills, big damage coming out from Na'Vi. A lot of utilities from FENERBAHÇE. They had 2 players up there in the utilities count. And longest distance kills going to be Tixi. I mean, geez, how many AWM shots was he landing? And some of his long range kills were pretty out of control as well. So 4 headshots. Pretty sure they all went to Tixi with the AW. We had a total of 64 kills and 58 knockouts. So a few players going out to unforeseen circumstances. We had 210 throwables used and a total of 7,100 healing. Great numbers there. 236 meters. That's, I wonder if that's taking into account, like, get the webcam up here. I wonder if that's taking into account the, you know how, like, when you've got the clan battles mission to get the longest distance kill, and if you just knock somebody and drive halfway across the map, then you get a 10,000 meter kill. But I don't think that's how this, I don't think that's how this, the API, the measurement system works. I think he knocked a player at 236 meters. I thought, correct me if I'm wrong, but I thought render distance was 230 meters. Now, I do have it on good authority that you can knock players slightly outside of render distance. So the game isn't rendering them in. You can't see them on your screen, but you are able to knock them somehow. I don't fully understand how that works. I've mentioned this to a couple of pro players that I know, and they have told me they've seen it happen before. But yeah, apparently, like, it's not like you can knock them halfway across the map. But I think you do get about 20 meters grace after they go invisible. You can still hit them, but I don't really know how it works. It's all mystery to me. But yeah, a good friend of mine told me that, and I have had it confirmed by a few players that they have experienced the same thing. Because I was pretty sure 230 meters was dead on the money for render distance. Someone's asking me in the chat, who are my top 3, my favorite teams? I would have to say Stalwart Esports is my favorite team. I mean, am I allowed to have favorites? Am I going to get absolutely vilified here if I say this? Stalwart Esports is my favorite team. Next up, I would have to say, look, I'm going to be biased against East. It's not that I don't have anything, like, I don't have anything against West. I do like the West teams, but I'm from the Asia server, so this is kind of my hood. Nova Esports. I mean, how can you not like Nova Esports? Like, they're just always full of surprises, and then unsurprisingly consistent at winning world titles. And third favorite, Godlike. I mean, I just like the fact that they run around with pans and full send teams. I'm a simple man with simple, yeah. Like I'm easily amused is what I'm trying to convey. Yeah, I had a good. I'm still having a good giggle from them full sending Stalwart with pans. I just think it's hilarious, and Jonathan saying that he's gonna pan Paraboy. I mean, it's ridiculous. But yeah, so I like it. It's the entertainment value, right? And they execute on it. They are full sending teams with pans, so I quite enjoy watching that. But we have entered match number 2, so we are on Miramar as the flight path is going from Tierra Bronca to Monte Nuevo. Let me know in the chat who your top 3 favorite teams as well are. Players are exiting. In fact, my favorite player in PUBG is a guy named YYY. He's actually good friends with Jonathan. He played the first PMCO with him, and he taught me how to play the game properly. And in the first PMCO in India, in like one of the first games when he was playing with Jonathan, he rushed a guy with fists, like just didn't have a gun, so just started hitting a guy off the hot drop. So it is a play style. Like, it's not it's not an uncommon occurrence from the Indian teams to play that savagely. I'm not sure where LIVESCAPE are headed. I guess they're trying to see where the edge of the map is up there at Campo Militar. We've got a couple of teams in El Azahar. It's going to be XAVIER, and I'm unsure who the other team is at this stage. Looks like we've got DS Gaming and Stalwart. Everyone loves having a crack at Stalwart Esports. We've also got Aura. It's great to see Aura in here. That's another Indonesian team that I'm familiar with. Yeah, I mean, Stalwart just can't catch a break in San Martin. Everyone loves having a crack. We've got 4 Rivals and S2G. Now, I don't think I've seen... have I seen these teams? No, because Godlike. This is going to be madness if Godlike qualify for Pmgc, because we know Godlike come Hacienda del Patron, but S2G go there as well, and so do Four Rivals by the looks of it. ONIC, everyone also loves pestering Nova in Minas Generalis. I mean, they're just, why not get it up on the Instagram? Get a t-shirt. I killed Paraboy. Like, why not? But order's been taken out. Oh, that was a Winchester to the shoulder blade. It appeared, and King's spot fire. Jimmy's able to get a nice long distance knock with the AKM iron sight. Excellent recoil control there. So Nova's putting up a fight here with ONIC. And I did see an SLR in the kill feed to start off proceedings, and that was an excellent knock. So Nova's in a pretty wide split here. Jimmy's in a good position to put some damage from up on the hill. King's in a weird spot because it looks like Rosie and Leon and Brenky have probably got pretty good angles on him, and Paraboy is isolated as well. Paraboy's going to have to be careful of how he plays this. I reckon they sit tight and let Jimmy do some of the work here, because Jimmy's probably got the best angles for Nova, and Jimmy's going to be able to make the plays. Paraboy's going to have to be careful he doesn't get naded as well, because he's also in grenade range of ONIC, so that could cause some problems for him if he's not careful. And that was a very accurate. Jeez, he's accurate. I mean, that's a M249 for a very small gap, and of course they're going to full send it. I mean, why not? I mean, if you can hit your shots at that kind of what's going to happen when you get closer with the M249? You look at King, he's Spider-Man flying through the air. He's your friendly neighborhood Spider King, coming down from the rooftop. And yeah, it's not looking good for ONIC at all. As look at him, he's going to be able to. I reckon he's going to be able to shoot him either through the window, or just bam, he just goes smack bang into two of them at the same time. So ONIC are eliminated from the lobby. Nova Esports pick up a couple of kills here. Meanwhile, in San Martin, looks like Stalwart's taken some casualties as this Hacienda del Patron fight has shifted outside of Hacienda. So S2G missing a few players. It's only Kelsey left. Meanwhile, Four Rivals are in the middle of quite a few revives. If that nade lands, it's going to be absolutely amazing, and it does. And if the next one lands, oh, it's good. Yeah, that's gonna force Loki into a situation where he has to instantly go for the revive. And Kelsey's angry. Look at him. Oh, he had to go for the reload though. Unfortunately, the fact that he had to reload meant that he wasn't able to trade there, and that's going to mean S2G goes out of the lobby in 17th position, not picking up a single point. But obviously, LIVESCAPE out in the blue, considering they landed, pretty much outside of the map. There is a revive in play to get Action back up on his feet. Looks like Kilme's been knocked as well. We've got Aura in the mix here also, who could cause problems for DS Gaming if they're not careful about how they position themselves here in San Martin. And it looks like now the Action's back in action. Stalwart Esports are going to go for the push. They want to close this one out. They don't like it when teams come here. Satan, geez, Scry's being a bit of a grub here. I don't think Satan is aware of Scry's position. And yeah, Sporter's going to have to be careful with Aura in the vicinity. No Mercy V3. Great to see Aura in here, actually. This is a team I've seen these guys in a minute. Well, they are. They actually, no, they do know where Scry is, sort of. Yeah, try and get him knocked with a grenade. And the weakness of the positioning for Stalwart Esports is top. And this is something I've seen before. Top is so separated from them. And gee, where did that come from? I don't even know. What kind of angle was that? That was a brilliant shot there. And Scry, look at his health bar. Yeah, top is completely separated from Stalwart Esports, which means that they're basically running in the opposite direction. So Action's up on the ridge. He's going to be able to provide a bit more support with some right angles. Oh, if he gets on that rock, oh, this could be good. But Top's got to move and change his position, because at the moment he's not able to contribute anything to this fight. They're pushing. They think Scry's in this building. Scry. Oh no, they're getting pushed by Aura. I don't know what's going on for DS. They've okay, they were nading Aura. All right, I'm with it now. Yeah, but like I said, Top's still not in a position. Action's positioning is perfect here. If Scry wraps around the side as well, he could get a better angle. But it looks like Stalwart can just sit back and just clean up whoever wins this fight, because it's going to be messy between Aura and DS Gaming. There's going to be knocks involved on both sides, and that's, you know, you can see SPCO's gone down already to Action. Scry gets involved. See, that's having that right angle. You know, SPCO got knocked by Action from up on the high ground ridgeline there, and he would have moved out of the way, and in doing so, moved straight into the sight lines of Scry, who was able to get it confirmed. Now, DS is starting to fall apart here. They've lost a 1v1 trade up against Aura. Aura's going to be able to get the flush onto Sporter, and looks like Kilme's gone down as well. So DS Gaming in a bit of a pickle, and Stalwart Esports are just licking their chops. They will start pushing this. Benito's been taken out earlier on, so it's only a duo that they have to deal with. Satan is still up, so he can also get involved here. But yeah, Stalwart Esports very separated. I still can't see where Top is. I'm just expecting Top to come flying in the windows. So, oh, okay, he's up on the hill with a Mini 14. Okay, all right. Let's see how good he is with it. Ooh, if they get in that buggy, no way. You reckon he's gonna do it? Come on, make my day. He didn't get in it. Oh, Top must be cursing. He must be. Oh, he might get in it now. Oh, he got a couple on there. He just warmed him up for Satan. Satan gets that kill. Cheers, Top. And whoa, how did that happen? Wait, whoa, rewind. Did he just tap? Did he just? Yeah, okay. Yeah, it was all too much for the Let me just get that fixed for a minute. It was all too much. I didn't actually say rewind, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what's happened to the production feed. I'll just get that back up real quick. All right, we're back in there. Sorry about that. It wasn't me. Don't blame me. Blame Canada. It couldn't handle that 4x tap fire. That was ridiculous. He gets to confirm too. Where was Action? What is happening right now? How did he land that shot? And he landed a couple of them too. That was it was landed a few in quick succession onto Top's helmet. And we can see on the other side of the map, that's going to be, I can't even read the team name. Like, that's good. 4 rivals going up against 628. in Valdemar. What are they doing in Valdemar? I haven't seen Circle in a while. Oh, they're deep in the blue too. Does 628 land in Valdemar? I thought it was Furious Gaming, although sometimes they do go north. And that is Stalwart Esports taken out by Aura. And geez, why not? I mean, that 4x tap fire on the AK, that's incredible. Like that was insane. That is like one of the craziest things I've ever seen. Yeah, killed action as well. These guys are fighting. These guys are fighting in the just on the outskirts of zone. Wait, where is zone? This is Valdemar. Sure, this is Valdemar, and looking at the circle, it looks like it's south of here. Maybe the circle. Production. Or is it north of here? Whoa, that's a very southerly zone. I was going to say, if that zone was on the other island, I don't think I've ever seen a zone that far on the other island. I have seen it around here, but very rarely. This is going to be a real treat, ladies and gentlemen. As it looks like EVOS Reborn currently in the center. There's going to be so much congestion. Like nobody's on the coast yet. 4 rivals. I mean, do you really want to? I guess they're gatekeeping. I mean, this isn't the kind of real estate they want to fight over. If they only realize that they could take center zone, I guess they're just in it for the lols. Really, just want to get some kills. That Yu Yang unsuccessfully tries to push back, and there's going to be nades aplenty here. Well, this next one could get Lappy. Oh, it does. Happy's hits the deck, and Oki's about to join him as Yu Yang picks up a double, his signature move, clutching it up as per usual. Navi's getting a bit of FOMO here as Miku sends a few downrange onto Rifal. He's just getting rid of some of the wheels from the bus. It's like Paraboy and Nova Esports are getting into an engagement with DEWA United on the other side of Circle as well. We've got fights all over the joint now, ladies and gentlemen. We've got Furious Gaming up on the high ground above Navi, and this is the it's like, I don't know, it's like the prisoner's dilemma, the third party dilemma. You know, when you start fighting a team, another team's going to start fighting you, and then another team's going to start fighting them. It's like this domino effect of third parties. You know, like Furious Gaming's going to engage Navi here with a brewing position, but then, you know, there's always another team, and another team's going to rock up and engage them. So we'll see who ends up at the end of the domino pile in the mid game. Appy will bleed out. And Furious Gaming putting some serious hurt into Navi. Getting a confirm there. Yu Yang picking up a triple with the Grenadier as well. Navi coming off the back of a 21 bomb chicken nuggets, as my mustached Americano friend would say. Navi are in sightlines of multiple teams, as a Furious Gaming. So Bigetron ION have peaked the ridge. I want to check out this Nova fight. Excellent. So, ooh, got multiple knocks. It's just Paraboy here, and those knocks are, yeah, the wolf's in the hen house here as the confirms come through for Hens Public, interesting name, and Gaydon. We'll see what Paraboy's gonna, you know, how he's gonna handle this situation. Is he gonna be able to clutch it up, go for the 1v2? As Circle is shifting closer to the coast, it's still a bit more coast in it, and that's a big downhill slope as well. Like where you see that road along the coastline, it's basically that road, and then this kind of terrain. You know, like, look at Miku. He's like, how the hell do I get up here? You basically have to get in a buggy and reverse up it. I mean, it's pretty steep terrain that we're dealing with. And you would look at this as an IGL and think, gee, the best spot's going to be at the top of the hill. But if zone shifts down the hill and you're forced to run down it in open with no cover in front of all of these teams, maybe it's not such a good option after all. So we'll see. It could shift up, it could shift down. And this is one of those situations where luck could be a deciding factor in the winner of the game, just based on the terrain that we have to deal with. Fenerbahçe getting eliminated in 12th position. Looks like LIVESCAPE have finally made it into circle. They've had a long rotation. Tigger's got the bolt action M24 Big Dog edition. Managed to get a nice body shot onto Liquid. Doesn't land the head, or if maybe he did land a headshot. Actually, we're not sure. We'll have to check out the video ref, because Liquid could be sporting a level 3 helmet. But yeah, Fury's Gaming, they're going to go for the rotate in. Not before they go for a cheeky little knock, although the refrag comes in from BIGETRON Ion. And this is not a good time to get knocked when you should be focusing on zone. And this is, look at the levels to this one. We got Na'Vi on the ground floor and the second and kind of the patio deck, with BIGETRON upstairs and Furious Gaming in the penthouse suite. When it comes to terrain, and Furious Gaming, they're laughing right now. I mean, you know, they can just peek this ridge all day long and just clean up. All BIGETRON can really hope to do is just push further down the ridge and fight Na'Vi, which is not going to turn out well for Na'Vi as they go down. I think that was a third party as well. I think both of these teams just got eliminated. And they did. So yeah, the only winner there was Furious Gaming, who are now going up against BIGETRON Red Aliens as they're pushing up and then back down. I'm not sure. But Circle has shifted away from the high ground. It's heading downhill. And this is what I mean. So Furious Gaming, they've managed to pick up a few kills from being in a high ground position. How are they going to get down the mountain when they have to drive or rotate on foot? Like, they got a full 4-man team up there, but look, like they're going to have to rotate in open. Scream goes down to a knock. That was a brilliantly well placed nade from Liquid, and it looks like they've got Luxy on board in this game. So they're putting Furious Gaming under a lot of pressure as the blue zone is licking at their heels, forcing them to move forward. It's circle 5, so it's going to hurt. Where are NIGMA Galaxy? I haven't seen them so far. But LIVESCAPE is starting to wake up and get involved, picking up their first kill of the day in game number 2. And yeah, I can't see BIGETRON or Furious Gaming making it off that hill alive. You know, they're going to have teams like next RUYA and XAVIER'S just gatekeeping them. It's a turkey shoot. Like, they've got no cover. Blue zone slowly closing in at their backs. If they make it into the next circle, I'll be very impressed. You can see vehicles have been employed. Tig is trying to make it down. He actually does get down. All right, okay. They're making it work somehow. And BIGETRON are pushing in. But yeah, I think BIGETRON left that a little bit too late to try and make something happen. Nades are deployed. That's going to be 628 eliminated in 8th position by Paraboy. Paraboy seeing out in the kill feed as a solo player for Nova Esports, so they're still in it. Currently Nova sitting on 8 kills, the highest kill count in the lobby. It's all uphill from here for Nova. The longer Paraboy stays alive, the more placement points they get. But here we do have a classic crabs in a barrel situation. Oh, brilliant nade from Audrey. That was excellent. Evicting XAVIER from their position. And there's quite a few solos and duos left. As Zone has shifted uphill, that's going to give a bit of breathing room to Furious and BIGETRON. That's going to give them enough time to finish out this engagement. 30 on the clock till Zone shifts in. They're short stacked on the circle, so it will be slow. It is going to force them over the top of the ridge line, but they're going to have a good run of it. And Highboy just absolutely dominating there, smashing Furious game into smithereens. I mean, that was great. He is punished from it by LIVESCAPE though. Furious Gaming eliminated in 7th position. They only had 3 kills as well, which means Paraboy's now in a top 5 position as XAVIER has been defeated also. Paraboy quite far from Zone. He's good. Yeah, he can pick whatever color he wants, as long as it's red or green. For his choice of vehicle to get into circle. There's DEWA United here. One of us are a duo. And they've got a bit of an uphill battle. Lots of cover though. This part of the map isn't, you know, it could be in a worse predicament in terms of late game circles. Next RUYA are laughing. I mean, they've got hard cover to play with, and you can see they're using it to their full advantage, taking BIGETRON out. BIGETRON getting eliminated there, 5th position, 4 kills. And this is great for Nova. I think Paraboy might even win this trade. He could even get a 1v2 here against DEWA United. He gets one. He goes for the flush as well. That takes Nova up to 9 kills. And considering they're top 3 now, I don't know if he got the double. I think that might have been LIVESCAPE. He's still going. Doesn't take his foot off the pedal. Goes for the continued spray. And he's copping a bit of heat now. But he is able to make it into the next zone. And if... Look, we can see Paraboy clutch it up here, ladies and gentlemen. It's a possibility. It's definitely... Look, he's got a 13% chance. 12%. But, you know, it could happen. It's not impossible. It's not like it's an impossible situation. It's definitely within the realms of possibility until that happened. And now it is a fight between... Look, I'm a dreamer. Yeah, dream of a Paraboy final circle clutch, but it was not to be. LIVESCAPE really on the front foot though. That was a great door opener to take Kuda out of the situation, leaving Frozen. He's holding the stairs. Ooh, okay. Oh no! It's all. Oh, he goes there. He runs. He flew a bit close to the sun there. Runs into the Molotov, and that is going to be game winner chicken dinner for LIVESCAPE. And what a road less travelled. They came all the way down from Campo Militar, basically to Valdemar, and you know, took the bull by the horns and rode it all the way to Chicken Dinner Town. So they're going to be 3rd in the overall scheme of things. After that, we'll get the match rankings up very shortly. They had a total of 25 points walking out of this one. 9 kills, which is pretty good. That's not bad. 1,500 damage. So you can see Audrey's got a quad. Maybe he's got a single. Dinosaur's got a single as well. Tom's picking up a triple. Decent damage numbers. Looks like Audrey was doing a little bit of the heavy lifting along with Tom's, with some assistance from Maybe and Dinosaurs. So well done to LIVESCAPE. Just check my notes. They are one of our Indonesian teams, so get some Indo pride in the chat. Well done to them, taking out game number 2 on Miramar. But if you're just joining us now, welcome. This is the Esports County Pro Scrims as we grind our way towards Pmgc so these teams can practice and have a crack at the title. Look at the damage numbers for Furious Gaming. Now, I feel like they got a bit shortchanged there. For 1,490 damage, you'd want to be seeing a few more than 3 kills. I'd be getting a warranty on those M416s if I was them. LiveScape, they put out some serious numbers. Nova, I mean, that was a great effort. So 9 kills, but Paraboy really backing it up with the placement points as well. So that's going to push them up in the rankings also. We'll see how things go when it's all said and done. Where are our game number 1 winners? APG. So APG only having a couple of kills, and DS Gaming also only having a couple of kills. Navi had 4, so I think Navi's going to be sitting in the top. Mate, they might still hold on to their second position, just based on the fact that they are fragging. And you see, I think Navi's the kind of team that does this, and you see Stalwart Esports do it as well. They just frag. I think there's quite a few teams. It's probably why they're all here actually, but they do this. You know, they don't always win games. They don't always get top 5, but they just kind of tick away with the kill count. They're always getting like 4 kills. You know, even if they have a bad game, they get like 4 kills. And then when they have a good game, they get like 15, 20 kills and a chicken dinner. And it just it all adds up in the overall standings. So next up for match number 3, we are going to be going back to Erangel. If you haven't already, please do hit the subscribe button and tap that notification bell, set it to all. Be much appreciated if you like the stream as well. See, we've already got 3.7 thousand likes on the Esports County channel, so thanks everyone for that. Really do appreciate you support, showing your support for the channel and your appreciation for the team that puts all this stuff together, these amazing graphics and statistics that we get to watch, in between the games. So huge shout out to the crew, and thanks everyone who's liked the video. You're a bunch of legends. So in the head-to-head, we can see LiveScape, they've got triple the kills. Let's talk about the kills. They've got triple the kills of next RUYA Gaming, and Frozen gets the MVP though. I mean, I guess he's sort of ahead of the pack, as we said before. The red bars signify how much above average this player is compared to the rest of the lobby in this game. So he's on all fronts. He has been doing more damage, more kills, surviving longer, assisting more, and healing himself more than the other players. I would love to see this statistic for everything, like all the teams, all the players. That's an amazing graphic there. Paraboy, I don't know, how did Paraboy not get MVP? Did he just miss out based on survival time? Oh, Frozen had more damage, 933 damage, but Paraboy had 5 kills. That's a pretty heavy hitter. And Audrey getting in there as well with a quad, and Voki from 4 Rivals getting a quad as well. Yu Yang rounding out the top 5 with a triple and decent damage numbers as well. The match rankings for game number 2 will see that LiveScape get the chicken dinner with 9 kills. It's going to be 24 points. Nova getting 3rd, but with the 9 kills, going to push them above next RUYA, so they get 19 in total. And BIGETRON, Red Aliens having a good outing as well with their kills, so that's going to send them up. And DEWA United in there, 4 Rivals, 628, and XAVIER also getting a bunch of points. Hopefully we can get the overall standings up here. That'd be really cool, because I want to see how everyone's doing overall. But I did see that LiveScape were in 3rd position overall after their chicken dinner, because you can see that statistic there. So Stalwart Esports they didn't get any placement points, but they did get 5 kills. Navi got 5 total points based on the 4 kills and their single placement point. Furious Gaming are expected to get more kills based on their high ground position. They really had no other options from where they were. Like when they saw that zone shift, it was basically just do or die, just frag out and just try and get as many kills as possible. But yeah, Fenerbahçe and S2G also going out early with very few points. They did get decent points in the first game. I think actually Nova got quite low points. Nova went out quite early in the first game, so that's going to help them out. And we can see the match summary here. So Paraboy with the most kills, Frozen with the highest damage, Tigger with the longest distance kills, Pappy with the most utilities used, and Audrey had the longest distance travelled. Oh, this is cool. We've got the overall kill leaders with Tixie leading the pack, Miku hot on his heels, and 33Z also in the top 3. And this is going to take damage into account too, because you can see Trigger's only got a single kill, but he's definitely got a fair bit of damage on board. These are great graphics and statistics. Huge shout out to the production team for creating all this and setting it all up. It's great information. Okay, so stay tuned, everyone. We will be jumping into match number 3 very shortly. We're going back to Erangel. Welcome back, everybody. We just had to have a short delay. I believe we're getting NIGMA Galaxy in. I'm not like 100% sure, but there has just been a slight delay. That's cool. While we get all the teams ready for game number 3, I'll just check you just have a look at the chat. It's like everyone is being nice to each other, with a few individuals being toxic. Keep it positive, people. Lots of love for Navi in the chat. So winners of game number 1, you can see it was DS Gaming and LiveScape. Just won game number 2. We still have Erangel, Miramar, and Sandhawk, and I can tell you right now, Sandhawk is going to be wild as usual. It'd be great if we could see the overall standings, like see where all the teams are overall. Like we've had the match standings. It'd be good if we could see the overall rankings, because I just want to see like which team is in the lead at the moment. But you'll get to see me instead, as we're just waiting for the teams to get into the lobby. Somebody's asking me how I am. I'm good, actually, surprisingly, considering I've had like 0 sleep. I've cast a couple of scrims today. I'm good. I mean, I'm energized by the gameplay. It only happens once a year that we get to see all the teams, from the best teams from all corners of the globe come together in battle for our entertainment. And I think this is it. Like, I mean, this is the flight path coming up very shortly. But I think this is the year that we may see China toppled from the throne. I don't know. I mean, I still think Nova. Nova they know how to win a world championship, don't they? They know how to win tourneys at this level. But we'll see. But maybe Navi could take it out. Navi's definitely been in the top 5 a bunch of times. Stalwart Esports could be the dark horse like Zeus and get right in there. Maybe A7, considering they weren't allowed to play. Coreo wasn't allowed to play last time, so we could say A7 did play, but Coreo didn't. Yeah, it looks like Stalwart actually going back to Novo. So we haven't seen Stalwart and Novo in a while, but that is certainly what we could be seeing, unless they go to the military base itself. And they will be joined by their good friends APG, as we're looking at a flight path heading straight up from just the river, the Sosnovka River, right up to Severny, 628, of course, going to Primorsk. It does appear that S2G are landing around that ferry pier area, maybe settling into that spot. We've got our next RUYA in a wide split around Watertown, which is interesting because that is where Team X Spark, one of the Indian teams led by Scout OP, like to land. Some players in a bit close proximity are going to be, that was the smoke. It was going to be EVOS, Reborn, and DS Gaming. Just trying to figure out where we are. We're at the compound just to the south of Pmgc. And Action nading himself. Not 100% sure what's going on with Action. I hope he's okay. Well, he's not okay. He's knocked, but I hope he's not close to another player that could confirm the kill. And BIGETRON landing in a compound right next to 1907 FENERBAHÇE. Oh, okay. We'll just have to see how that one plays out as well. It could be a very interesting fight to spectate. Looks like ONIC are also getting into a skirmish with Na'Vi, with Nox either side up in North Georgia Pole, and that is going to be first blood. Actually, it's going to be South Georgia Pole, correct me. And Kitsune's been knocked as well, but looks like Na'Vi were able to get a confirm. Leon is pushing up to see if he can return the favour. I believe Kitsune was knocked from the rooftop. It's, Miku is currently in the prone position. Now, Action has just fallen out of a vehicle. What are Stalwart Esports up to? What is going on down in Sosnovka? Rosvy's doing it for the memes. Oh, he gets a knock, almost gets a double too, and puts a fair bit of damage onto Tixie, and he's gonna just lean out with a nade. Oh man, what a, like, whoa, it's definitely gonna clean up Matic, and almost got the second knock on the Tixie. Revive in that situation, especially when you can pick players up and just run off. I would have thought they might have just picked him up and just carried him away. I mean, Kitsune's still knocked. This is looking like Na'Vi aren't going to be able to get another 20 bomb. Although we said that last time, and they did. So remains to be seen what the outcome of that fight. But yeah, I want to check this out. So it looks like BIGETRON have perhaps cleaned up FENERBAHÇE. I don't see FENERBAHÇE anywhere, and I see BIGETRON sporting a few knock. Oh, FENERBAHÇE is actually in the kill feed, so they're still in the lobby, and they've got on a knock on a DS Gaming for rudely interrupting their engagement with BIGETRON Red Aliens. Now Kitsune is back on his feet, and upstairs is going to be Leon. He's definitely looking pretty confident right now, running around on the rooftop, just creating a distraction maybe. Look out Tixie. I don't know if Tixie should be trying to push this this micro Uzi. This micro Uzi seems to be getting quite a lot of work done, and now they've got double knocks. He's probably going to be able to just hop out. Oh, if he was able to get onto the balcony there, he'll get the confirm onto Kitsune. Revives in play on the stairs. If he'd opened the front door there, like literally opened the front door and just that would have been a revive in full view of the micro Uzi, and that would have been Na'Vi exiting the lobby. Yeah. Oh, good return frag there from Miku. That's going to apply a bit of pressure. Nice nade from Leon. I'm not sure if he did get a knock. He might have taken a few hit points off Miku. And we can see in the bottom corner of our screen, BIGETRON are currently engaged with both DS Gaming and FENERBAHÇE. So, oh, that nade doesn't land, and Na'Vi very angry. I mean, it's always going to be tricky pushing up the stairs. Somebody saying DS is the #1 Korean team. Very cool. And Na'Vi coming out on top once again in South Georgia Pole. Not sure how they're going to go getting a 20 bomb with only a duo, but we'll see. We'll see. Meanwhile, down at farm, we've got BIGETRON up against Kill Me from DS Gaming. I'm not sure what the rest of... Okay, so the rest of DS Gaming have been taken out. They're only down to a solo, as are FENERBAHÇE. And they're all just kind of... Yeah, they're all committed to the fight. Luxie's health bar taking down a fair bit as Dokkan Machine lands quite a few shots from that M4 spray. And looks like EVOS Reborn have picked up a couple of kills as well. That earlier compound drop. So, I mean, this is a solo player. I feel like BIGETRON should just full send this. I know it is tricky to push these situations. You can get in a lot of trouble. Jimmy taking quite a few shots there, getting a few dings on the Koenigsegg Jira, as XAVIER are currently holding station in Pachinki. You know what they say, when the cat's away, cat's away or something. having plays. I don't know, but what I'm trying to say is that NIGMA Galaxy aren't here, and we know NIGMA Galaxy do normally land in Pmgc. They're a Pmgc team. Well, Lamborghini's going for the single shot here. I'm gonna zoom in, but yeah, orders involved. Surprised Paraboy hasn't entered the chat. He's definitely the long bomber of the team. He's extraordinarily accurate, as we've seen time and time again, particularly with that DP28. Oh, it looks like EVOS have come to say good day to Bigetron Red Aliens. Zuxi goes down, and Luxy will shortly follow. Oh, he's able to get a knock though. Maybe we spoke too soon. No, we didn't. Bigetron have been eliminated. Kill me's like, bugger that. I was keen to take on a duo. I'm not taking on a whole team. Dokkan Machine from FENERBAHÇE says, I'll take a bite. Gets another knock. He might even go in for the clutch. Why not? I mean, he's got nothing to lose and everything to gain. 4 rivals taking up position around Pmgc as well, as Order has been knocked. Revive is in play. Should be able to get back on his feet. Dokkan Machine's just going in. Like, he's having a good crack. It doesn't work out. S2G are going to hit the shots, and the domino effect continues. I reckon S2G pull up on this, and they would know that EVOS have suffered some casualties, and they've got players knocked, players healing. They're just going to scope things out, maybe see if they can get a quick little knock through the window. I think maybe if they don't get a knock, they can push. Oh, Pemberoo caught his pants down in front of Paraboy. That's going to be a quick knock and a confirm. Looks like 4 rivals actually pushed up onto the hill, and they're just going to exit the lobby. That's GG's for 4 rivals eliminated in 15th position. XAVIER saying cheers to Nova for helping him out there, although it may be a bit short-lived as Jimmy and the boys looking to push up and get some alternative angles. In fact, Order's not even looking for an angle. He's just going to send it right in there. Now he takes him down a half. That's going to slow the push down quite substantially. But the rest of the gang has arrived, and they are quite spread out. King could get taken out. Does, actually. That nade was perfect from Frankie. Returns are coming through. Lamborghini's looking to get an angle on the situation, and does manage to pull up and get a knock on Order. Confirms as well. That's Nova Esports down to 3 players with a revive. King has got him back up on his feet. Paraboy needs to try and make something happen here. He could possibly... He's going to go for the rotate around, but he's going to have to be careful. Rebiz does have that high angle from the top of the church itself. And Paraboy is actually going to go into the 1v1 trade against Lamborghini. The 4x M416 combination not coming out on top of the UMP hipfire. Frankie gets another knock as well. It's all down to King. King's able to get a single knock, but Lamborghini just cleans him up from downtown, and Nova Esports go out very early on in game number 3 on Erangel. And that's 6 kills on the board so far for XAVIER. Nova coming off the back of a pretty strong performance in Miramar. That's going to hurt them in the overall rankings. They only had 2 kills as well, going out in 13th position. So not the best game for Nova, but you know they can spin it around pretty quick. And it looks like Stalwart Esports. Looks like Action's not knocked for once. And we were getting a quick lesson from Scry there about how to climb onto something. But they have made it out of their drop location, all intact, and making their way to farm, which I assume is where Circle is. And they're just going to hold up. So it looks like they've gone back to Novo after giving Yasnaya a pretty good crack. Like, they had a go, and yeah, it just didn't seem to work out for them a few times. So, you know, Novo's a decent alternative. The only problem with Novo Rep Noye as a drop location for a team is bridge campers. You know, you're always going to get bridge campers. military zones are always fun if you're a Novo team, but they're few and far between. Generally, you know, bridge campers. Zone shifts up, centers up on farm, away from the river. Could have went south, that would have been ridiculous. Bigetron ION are up on the ridge just to the east of Potato Hill. We've got DEWA United on the rotation as well, looking for a place in zone. Quite a few compounds to choose from. The zone shift, this area is fairly open. A lot of places available for teams to take control of. And I like Stalwart's position. Micro Boy rolls past. KF though knocked out by Calci as S2G also opting to take the same rotation. Stalwart very spread out. How's Timber going to get away from this one? I think he's not going to be able to peek that ridge because the rest of S2G are down in the valley. Oh, Timber's pulled up though. Oh, that nade's got a good cook on it. And doesn't connect though. He's also got another team to worry about though. He's able to get one knock. Oh, look at his health bar. He's got 0 HP right now. And he's taken out by APG. The confirm comes through from S2G. So Lyserg's out. And Peak has managed to get a knock on the red faces as well. So not good times for EVOS Reborn, losing quite a few players on that rotation. Stalwart are extremely spread out right now. I guess Stalwart got here early, realized nobody held any of these compounds, and just decided to hold every single one of them that they could. Like, they're basically Stalwart are in 4 different compounds right now. I think they're starting to group up, which is a good play. Like, if you do get somewhere early and you realize that you can grab quite a few spots, and then you can just, you know, figure out which one's the best spot and group up there. And you quite often see Stalwart Esports holding a couple of them as well. Those Stalkers got great angles. APG, I could see APG coming out on top in this situation, especially if 628 get involved, because S2G, the flank is completely exposed. 33Z actually doing them a bit of a favour, because Stalker Q could have caused a few problems from that shack over there. But 33Z's managed to hunt him down with the Mini 14. It's still a very precarious position for S2G to push from, as APG is able to walk over the top of the ridge. And Easy Boy, he uses the buggy. That was a bit of a stylish play there. Goes for the confirm as well. Going to push in. He's got the barrel M762 with the suppressor. Timber's able to try and make something happen. He's able to grab a couple of knocks actually. It's just down to Sky 9 IQ. If Silas Paw is... Oh, this is risky. There's a... Oh, look at that. Silas Paw's actually able to get out of there. APG get hammered by 628. So 628 doing S2G a real solid there. And Silas may even be able to get a revive off. I think 628 might have thought that fight finished. They've rotated out. They've actually left the engagement. They didn't realise that those knocked players have rolled down the hill. So yeah, bit of luck there for S2G. Silas is going to be able to get a revive, and they should be able to rotate into zone for a bit of loot too. Or R628 now pushing in. They're actually holding now. I'm not sure. Maybe they're just looking for a way. They do get a... Oh, so they are engaging with S2G now. You can see knocks either side as Stalwart Esports goes center zone, where they will be cohabitating with Bigetron ION. As we can see, Navi in the kill feed, they're going up against XAVIER. There is going to be a numbers disadvantage here with Navi losing 2 players early on in South Georgia. Tixius is the last player up for Navi, so Miku's in that other building, so it's going to be risky to get a revive. Unfortunately for Navi, Rabiz is knocked and Frankie's on revive duties. That vehicle is taking heavy fire. I'm not sure which team that is. I think there's a whole bunch of them actually. Next RUYA is in the compound. That's something I noticed about Next RUYA. They really do like compounds, and it's unusual for a team at this level to hold you don't see you do see some teams doing it, but you know, what Navi are doing is pretty. I mean, what Stalwart Esports are doing is pretty standard as you know, DEWA United. They tend to just hold these open areas with a little bit of hard cover and plenty of angles. Peak's going for the tap fire. I reckon if he kept tapping there, he may have been able to get it confirmed. Conserved a bit of ammunition as well, as Zone is he's playing it quite wide as well. Action's going to have to be careful. He's knocked off by Aura and confirmed as well. Scrims better get out of there as well. Pmgc now grouping up. Yeah, I'm surprised Stalwart were playing very split in that situation, and you can see whereas DEWA United are very, you know, they're in a tight-knit pack, quite grouped up. Moment, we've only got 3 full. Well, we've got about 4 or 5 full teams. Furious Gaming have a knock, they're able to eliminate S2G. Or currently just on the very edge, outskirts of zone. I'm not sure where Scream is knocked. It looks like a revive is in process. 628 have pulled up onto next RUYA, which doesn't look like it's working out too well for them. Dayoshi getting confirmed, Sunan getting knocked, and 628 exiting the lobby. And Dixie's just pushing off the back of it. Geez, if he had a few more rounds of 762, probably could clutch her. I think that was almost a. I think there was only 1 player left from next RUYA, so good play from Tixie. But yeah, Navi going out, 5 kills, 8 position. But like I said, they've just been kind of very consistent in getting kills. Meanwhile, Stalwart Esports going up against what is Top? Is Top going to go for a heal? Did he just nade him? I think he did. Oh, double nade. Yeah, Top's going to get knocked by that for sure. Oh, is he? Yeah, no, he is. That was a great nade. And the refrag doesn't come through. What's Pmgc going to do here? Pmgc's going to have to like knock both of them with the nade. That nade has to land. And it does. Good stuff from Pmgc from Stalwart Esports. Good to see him execute on the play. Should be able to get Top back up as both of these teams are going to go for a full reset. Hence Pubg just trying to keep the flies away, getting a bit of smoke out there. So we can see here Xavier gauging on to BIGETRON ION. So Misery is taking the knee. Nade should be able to secure the kill, and now Pmgc has been knocked down. Yeah, this is going to be tricky situation, but Zone is closing in. We're about to head into circle 6, and Pmgc is going to have to be inside of it before he's revived if he's got any chance of making it into the late game. And he is confirmed. Top's now in a predicament. Oh, he's able to get an excellent nade though, so that's going to increase his odds of survival. He's going to follow up with another one, hoping that there's going to be a player nearby going for a revive. Yeah, he gets to confirm there. The BIGETRON ION, they're well placed to get a knock, but they're taking shots from a lot of directions. Genfo's almost getting taken out, as is Fajar. Next RUYA is still holding that compound. They are starting to leave it now, and Furious Gaming just downstairs in the valley. And great shots from Top onto Lamborghini. Mini 14, so Stalwart Esports still fragging. And Frankie there. Oh, Frankie's in big trouble. That is going to be XAVIER taken out. Thanks to Top. Top doing a big favour for Aura Esports. As we're already down to 6 teams. Like, it's been there are fights happening left, right, and centre. DEWA United looks like they've got a high ground advantage over Furious Gaming, as Aura have a couple of knocks to get sorted with 30 on the clock before circle starts shifting into 6. And Top is closing in. Top's hungry. He wants more. So they're going to have to be careful about how they go about those revives, as DEWA United are still putting the hurt into Furious Gaming. Currently, top hat sitting on 5 kills. And this could be next RUYA's game. I mean, they've got the numbers, right? Like, you know, what more do they need? They've got the number advantage to win the game, unless Furious Gaming are able to kind of surmount this hill and take out BIGETRON, ION, and, you know, secure a good position in zone. You just have to be careful about the third party. They are fighting from a downward slope. And you can see Top on the minimap. Top's going, he's going right into Aura. Keen to see if he's able to take him out. They're lobbing nades at him. They're very aware of where he is. Pubg is keeping a pretty low profile. Oh, they connect. Kisa with a very well placed nade. It's gonna take Stalwart Esports out in 6th position with 6 kills. As Circle is on the march forward. And Furious Gaming and DEWA still outside, so they're gonna be compressed in by this zone, and they're gonna be compressed out of hard cover. This is a, I feel like next RUYA are being a little bit too passive here. I want to see them just start swinging, you know, and they might miss, but you know, you'll never know. You know, you miss every bullet you don't shoot, right? Yeah, they are. They are under a lot of pressure from Cypher, from Aura. It's going to hamper their ability to get into zone. Ooh, he had half a clip left. Why didn't he complete the spray? That was so unfortunate. Misplay there from Jersey. Could have easily got a knock. Maybe he was concerned about over peaking the ridge, getting knocked, but I mean, what's the alternative? They're all about the run up. I mean, I like Hen's Republic's position, but how many players can he knock before they realise where he is? Yeah, he's not able to get any of them. So that's Furious Gaming. 4 strong. So this is actually, look at the winner chicken dinner forecast in the top right, just under the map. You can see they're on 38%. Farger's got he's just not a lot of hope for Farger. He's able to get a knock. It's only going to give away his position. Aura's putting serious hurt into next RUYA. Next RUYA actually aren't in the circle, and Aura are barely in it either. Furious Gaming probably have the longest hill to climb to get into the next circle. Yekta's actually on the ground. I don't know if they, yeah, they do. But it was Aura that got the final confirmed there. But it's definitely Furious Gaming in the driver's seat right now. The only team that could probably really cause them a problem is Aura, and Aura sitting on 5 kills so far. They could do it. Frozen's gonna have a word about that though, getting a few throwables in there. Farger could play, yeah, he could. I mean, I don't know if he could win it, but he could definitely cause problems for Furious Gaming if he's able to pick up a double knock. I feel like at some point Furious Gaming are going to get an angle onto Frozen. Farger's just an absolute pest. I mean, he's in open now. Tigger, and that vehicle's blown up, so I don't think they're going to be able. They're going to have to do something. They've got to get rid of him. They don't have any nades. And oh, looks like Frozen's almost able to take out Aura, but no, it is not the way it goes down, and next RUYA are eliminated in 4th position. Now, Farger's stuck in the blue, and he's not able to get a knock, and Keese is currently knocked. Yeah, this is Furious Gaming. Look at him go. Let's get some vamos in the chat. Let's go Furious Gaming. They're playing it quite slow. I mean, they might not know that there's a knocked player, so being quite conservative here. We've got the snake cam on the left, Puppy screen on the right, Siapa in a battle of wills. Which snake will blink first? Nade is deployed. Does take Puppy down quite low. Follow-up nade could create a clutch scenario. I don't think Siapa's got any left. We might be able to get an angle onto Truer as well. Spots a pixel. Is it enough? Well, that's enough. You can get a knock with those pixels. Yeah, those are some damn good pixels. That's the kind of pixel you want to see. Goes for the wild spray. I don't think he's got the right angle here. They know where he is. Oh, Keith is up as well. He goes for the confirm, but he's taken out. There's just too many Furious Gamings for Aura to handle. And winner chicken dinner for game number 3 of the Esports County Pro Scrims goes to Aura from Indonesia. Well done to them. They had a total, let's get the stats up, baby. They had a total of 6 kills, 1,300 damage. They're currently sitting in second place overall after that, with a total of 36 points in the overall standings. So Puppy got a single, Trigger got a single as well, Tigger's got a triple, and Scream's got a single. So not a huge kill count, but pretty good. I mean, hey, you stack that on top of a chicken dinner, and it's not bad. It's not bad at all, and decent damage numbers as well. So if we look at the overall damage numbers, there is an anomaly here, and it's going to be XAVIER. They had huge numbers, 2,300 on the damage counter and 10 kills to boot. So that's going to help them out in the standings. Big hitters as well. APG getting 7. Next RUYA getting 6. Furious Gaming gets 6. Stalwart Esports. So quite a big spread on the kills. Nobody was like really dominating in game number 3. In the head-to-head against APG, Furious Gaming, pretty evens. Like actually APG has more kills. So that's an interesting stats. In terms of MVP, that is going to be Lamborghini with a total of 4 kills, 900 damage. That is a huge amount of damage. 20 minutes of survival time, 2 assists, and 200 healing. You can see he's well above average on the damage and the kill count. So the rest of our top players for match number 3 are Top with 5 kills. He was just pipped at the post by the damage output of Lamborghini. We've got Frozen with only a single kill, but 680 damage. Aura, Cyper. So Cyper there had a bunch of kills and damage too. Match rankings. It's actually pretty first, second, third, and fourth are in ranking of their placement points. So because there's such an even spread of kills, it was actually the placement points that was the differential here in match number 3, with Furious Gaming getting 21, and actually not a huge, a fairly linear curve down through the lobby. You can even see it on page number 2. It's actually a fairly, a fairly steady slope down in points, instead of some of the previous games we've seen where it's just been a cliff, especially when you had Na'Vi getting 21 kills. Like, it was just a cliff, in terms of like 3 teams getting all the points, and then the rest of the teams just barely getting any points at all. So all, most of, well, not all, but most of the teams picking up a few points here. That's going to keep them ticking along. If they were already up the top, it could keep their position there. Stuff. We will be going back to Miramar for game number 4, ladies and gentlemen. So stay tuned for that. And of course, Sandhawk will be our 5th and final match, and you don't want to miss that. I'm telling you now, it is always wild on the jungle island of Sandhawk. If you're just tuning in now, welcome. I'm Ganksy, by the way. This is the Esports County Pro Scrims, as these teams are practicing for the Pmgc World Championships being held next week. It's real soon. We can see our top kills going to Top, highest damage going to Lamborghini, Top getting a 300 meter kill, Or maybe it was 320. Why did I think 230 was the render distance? It's 320. I hope somebody... I'm going to read through the chat after the stream. I hope somebody corrected me on that mistake. That's terrible. 230 meters. It's 320. I'm pretty sure. Someone tell me if I'm wrong still. Most utilities goes to Cyper from Aura, and the longest distance travel goes to Hens Public from DEWA United. So we had 36 revives, resulting, so we had 91 knocks, resulting in 36 revives, which unfortunately led to 72 killed. There was almost 8,000 healed, 275 throws. Not sure how many pans that was. I'd love to see runovers. We need to get a runover stat. That'd be sick. I'd love a runover stat and a pan stat. Got to get the pan stat and a runover stat. Make a note of that. But that was game number 3, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. We are just getting all the teams in the lobby ready for game number 4. We go back to Miramar. And yeah, if you're just tuning in now, it's Esports County Pro Scrims. We will be going to a quick break, and then we'll be back for our 4th match on Miramar. So don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. Back, everybody. So you can see our first game on Erangel was taken out by DS Gaming. LIVESCAPE took out game number 2 on Miramar, and Furious Gaming just took out game number 3 on Erangel in style. Up next in the Esports County Pro Scrims, we have Miramar, followed up by Sanok. And I'm excited. We know Sanok's going to be good. What do you reckon about Miramar, though? This Miramar game could be pretty hectic as well. Now in the chat, who do you think is going to take out game number 4? And who do you think is in the lead as well? Because we haven't had the overall standings yet, but we could have them at some point in the stream. We might have them at the end, maybe. Maybe we'll have them at the grand finale, like after Sunhawk. Stay tuned to find out. Just check the chat, see what everyone's up to. All having a good time. Oh, someone says hashtag no hate. That's exactly the kind of spirit I want to see. But we are heading into game number 4 right now. So our plane is heading over Miramar. We've got a flight path from Impala to El Pozo. Heading over Los Leones, La Bendita, Minas Generales, Graveyard, Picado, Power Grid, San Martin, Monte Nuevo, and Trailer Park as well. Unfortunately for LiveScape, they've got a long way to go if they want to get up to Campo Militar. Let's see where they land in this game. We have so San Martin's in range, so Stalwart will go there. Furious Gaming are going to Puerto Paraíso, so it does look like they either go Puerto or Valdemar, depending on the flight path. They are in the vicinity of Fenerbahçe, I believe. No, who's that team that's right next to them? We'll see. We've got DS Gaming nearby. It looks like XAVIER'S are heading into Los Leones, as are 628. And we already have contact once again between Nova Esports and ONIC. Taylor's oldest time. There is no... Yeah, it's a dynamic duo. Dynamic trio of Minas Generales, ONIC, and Nova. You can see there's a lot of fights happening right now. Some of these teams are even fighting themselves, with Genfos getting the self-made, S2G getting it into 4 rivals, S2G involved, Stalwart Esports in the mix. Stalwart Esports eliminated. Buddy, 2 minutes. But yeah, these guys, they love having a good fight down at the Hacienda del Patron. And if this, like, yeah, I can't wait till we get Godlike in there, because it's going to be wild. But, oh, he falls in a bad position. I don't even know if he's got weapons at the moment. Meanwhile, in Minas, Paraboy is just doing Paraboy things to people who should not be in Paraboy's drop location. Hollow sight, Mini 14, double tap on the head. Sit down, ladies and gentlemen, for the master. Now, Jimmy is en route. He's got the Winchester. So we get some Winchester action there. You can share that ammunition with the UMP 45 as well. Order has been taken out early on. I think that happened in the other Miramar game as well. King is wrapping around the side, seeing if we can get some angles. Might even use that Murado to get a little bit closer to Nick. And oh, we can hear Jimmy's getting quite involved now as well. He's managed to find himself an M416. So it's and he knows how to get on that roof. And ONIC have got to realise this. If they keep playing around this area, like, this is the second time we've seen King on the roof, causing problems for them. He did it in the first game, in the first Miramar match, and he's doing basically exactly the same thing. Exactly the same thing he did last time. He gets on that roof, he jumps on this one, he's able to feed the information directly to Paraboy and Jimmy of where the player is, and he could even just shoot him through the cracks in the windows in the roof. Meanwhile, in Hacienda del Patron, which is in the bottom corner of your screen and could flash to the main one any second, S2G are still going up against 4 rivals. I think there's only 1 player from 4 rivals left, or maybe one of them is a little bit further out. Oh yeah, there's two that I can see. One of them's a little bit further away. I guess Rosvy's not knocked, or is he bleeding out? I think he's bleeding out. Ooh, King goes down. Oh, almost confirmed. Yeah, it gets confirmed as well. So Jew Branky's still swinging. This show ain't over yet, ladies and gentlemen. And a 2v1 is definitely a much more doable proposal than a free, like a 1v2 is much easier to get done in a 1v3. In a 3v2 though, EFOL's going to have to be careful. I think he's trying to bait them to get outside. They bite, and they're not punished for it, so his teammate's not able to get a lot done from his position. Looks like S2G gonna reign supreme here in Hacienda. Again, I think they took. Did they take out Hacienda in the first game? Let me know, chat. Who won Hacienda in the first game? Was it 4 Rivals or was it S2G? I think it was S2G. It was S2G because they pushed. It was S2G. Oh, see, Paraboy from the sunroof, eliminating ONIC Esports out in 17th position with only 2 kills. Not a lot of points for them in game number 4, and LIVESCAPE unfortunately going out early as well because they'd been doing quite well, you know, getting a chicken dinner earlier on. Voki's got the VSS now. Oh, I love the VSS. My favorite gun is the VSS. It's just fun, right? Like, I don't know, I enjoy it. A VSS with 10 rounds, getting a knock like that is pretty impressive. I was going to say it's really hard. I was actually going to say it's quite hard to get a knock with 10 rounds. It's not very useful. Voki's pretty good at the game. If he's able to, you know, get a knock that easily with just 10 in the clip. And the VSS has got everything you need. It's got a suppressor. It's got a scope. It doesn't make any noise. It does a lot of damage. It's been buffed lately, so the damage number of the VSS has been increased. You can use it in CQC. It's actually not a bad CQC weapon. Like, it's kind of got a similar kind of rate of fire to a DP28. So if you think about it, like, you would use a DP28 in CQC. Well, you can use a VSS the same way. They've just got to be really close. But you can hip fire with it. It looks like EVOS has pulled up here. And this is Frankie very, very, very close there to losing his helmet and entire health bar as EVOS Reborn full sending this one. We've got FENERBAHÇE as well, looking like they might get involved here as Redfaces leads the charge. Goes for the spray, takes a bit of damage in return. And Frankie goes down. This fight could get really messy because FENERBAHÇE are about to rock up. Oh, I don't know how that nade didn't get rebiz, but Redfaces does manage to secure the knock. And Duck looks like he's trying to get away here, but he's about to run straight into FENERBAHÇE. He's kind of between a rock and a hard place. So's Microboy. Microboy's going to have to grab some cover real quick. I did just notice that 4 Rivals has been eliminated from the lobby. So S2G winning the fight there in Hacienda as Duck's able to get a great knock and confirm onto Nox Bomb. And he's quite separated. I don't know where his teammate is. So he's got EVOS on one side. He's in a whole world of hurt. And Lamborghini's down there. Lamborghini almost. Ooh, if he's able to get just one round onto Redfaces, he's so close to getting knocked. As FENERBAHÇE push up, they're probably going to be able to confirm that kill as well, and they do. They steal it away from EVOS and thank them for their hard work. Lamborghini's still in play here as Rebellion's able to get another knock on the Redfaces. That means that FENERBAHÇE is going to full send this fight, and Lamborghini is still in a position to cause problems for EVOS. You can hear that Mini 14 raining, just tapping away in the background. That's going to be Lamborghini with a sneaky angle somewhere. Now, FENERBAHÇE are only a 3-man, which means they're at a numbers disadvantage to EVOS. But I think so Lamborghini. Where's Lamborghini's just Oh, he's a cheeky bugger. He's just taking out Antidote there. So he's just going to hang around on the periphery of this fight. And because he's just got such excellent angles, he's just going to pester these two teams. Dokkan Machine, though, grabs one, gets a second, goes for a triple. That's not a bad... it's not a bad result for a solo. If he's able to land this nade, then he's really on the path to greatness, but isn't able to get that third knock. And they are chasing. They're not even going to go for revives here. It'd be interesting if Lamborghini full sends this as well. Oh, he gets the third. Oh, this is clutch town right now. Can he do it? Oh, it's looking good. Oh, they got KF's going for the reset. Dokkan should push. If he gets a nade in there, is that nade good? He's going for the Molotovs as well. He's getting everything in there. He's gonna start throwing the kitchen sink in at the moment. He's gonna start throwing his backpack at them, and oh, they're low, and oh, but two of them got up. Oh, KF with the drop shot seals the deal. That's gonna be Fenerbahçe going out of the lobby in 15th position. That was so close. I thought one of the several throwables that he launched there could have done the trick, but it wasn't so. It's like Na'Vi entering zone through the north. They're in proximity to another team. We'll keep an eye on the kill feed for that. As BIGETRON Red Aliens going up against their countrymen of BIGETRON ION. It's been an interesting fight. Quite keen to see how this one plays out. There's Lamborghini. Oh, Lamborghini. Lamborghini continues the onslaught. He's got a couple of knocks. He's going to have a crack at the title of can he go for the 1v3. KF's clutch tank better still have a bit of juice in it, because Lamborghini's still got a few throwables, and oh, his health bar is almost non-existent, and won a single round of 556. He's able to hit the first aid, get up to 75 hit points. Can we see another one of those classic drop shots? No, Lamborghini just comes around swinging and gets the triple 1v3 elimination onto EVOS Reborn, and they exit the lobby in 14th position. Meanwhile, Furious Gaming are in an engagement with DEWA United just on the south side of the map. Milo's got to be careful here. Jersey's able to prevent the spray with the Beryl M762. Trigger's in the backdrop, and I'm not sure what he's going to be able to get done from that position. Looks like Papi's just gotten taken out as well by Sporter from DS Gaming. So means Furious Gaming's fighting a battle on multiple fronts and coming off second best, which is unfortunate for them. As next RUYA in the kill feed have managed to get a couple of vehicle explosions onto APG. That's one of the downsides of Miramar. You can see vehicles from so far away, and the vehicles on Miramar tend to blow up a lot quicker. They're similar to the ones on Vikendi. They're not like the tanks that we're used to on Erangel, with the UAZ and the Darcy. It can take a couple of clips. They're pretty easy pickings if you're in the prone position on the top of a ridge line, as APG have just experienced. It looks like S2G are rolling up onto this BIGETRON fight, and it's going to be rocky down. Oh, excellent spray there. Oh, he goes for the M24. If he landed that shot, I would have fell off my chair. But they come in for the clean-up with the UMPs, and yeah, S2G are fragging. They've done quite well coming out of Hacienda off the back of wiping 4 rivals, picking up a further 3 kills, putting BIGETRON ION into a rough position. So did BIGETRON ION wipe Red Aliens, or did they agree to disagree and back out? I'm not 100%. I think I can see BIGETRON is still going, so I'm guessing BIGETRON have opted to go to greener pastures and move to a different part of the map. Na'Vi has engaged with Aura As yeah, Misery's just circling the drain here. I mean, there's not much hope with the full frontal assault from the Turkish team S2G. And yeah, that's going to be ION out in 12th position without a single kill, as Navi are hunting. They've only got 2 on the board so far, and yeah, it's but with 4 players up, you know, they've definitely got the fragging capacity, as we saw in game number 1, where they got a total of 21 kills. As Circle is, oh, it was looking a bit. We had some very south zones, and it was looking like it could shift onto that Los Higos bridge. Imagine a bridge zone on Miramar. We can only dream, can't we? 628 get blessed their center zone. Kitsune grabs the Grenadier title, as Navi increased the kill count, and Furious Gaming are eliminated from the lobby with 5 kills. And teams have a lot of rotating to do, and Navi looks like they're in a gatekeeping position to prevent APG from progressing further into circle. The Bin's already on 5 kills. S2G currently sitting on 9 in total. They're having a very high fragging game, and look at them, they're not slowing down. They're taking on Bigetron Red Aliens now. Kelsey's a throwable out there. Couple, like, one is return. Bigetron have to be careful here. They've got a few angles on this engagement. Excellent pan shot there from the production team. Oh, beautiful spray from Liquid. That's going to sort Savin right out. That was excellent recoil control of the AKM. And that's gonna put S2G on the back foot, so they're going into a defensive positioning now. So, you know, they need to try and figure out a way of preventing the confirmed. Zuxy's been knocked. I'm not sure if that was S2G or if that was 628 that we were able to get a shot onto him from across the way. Oh, it might have been next RUYA. You can see Yekta here with the Kar98K 8X edition. He's got a great angle into that window. And Savin has bled out, so the BM's come through. That's gonna put the brakes on S2G. So they're now a duo. And next RUYA just hanging around here on the periphery of zone. They've got they're in a position to really bully Bigetron. I kinda like where they are. They should probably keep a player there. They may even just opt to push though. They may keep a player in the back there with the Kar98 and see what they can get done through that window. Move a couple of players a little bit closer in, see if they can get anything done with some throwables, and grab a few kills. I mean, these teams are in zone, so it's, you know, Navi's probably going to be more focused on DEWA United at the moment as they're gatekeeping them. I think it's a good opportunity for next RUYA to try and, you know, go for a push. We haven't seen them get super aggressive in the mid game, and I'd really like to see them take this fight with Bigetron. It looks like they are committing to the engagement. Circle is closing in, so they're going to have to speed things up a little bit. Otherwise, unless, you know, they could get the shift. Even if they do, they do have some open angles from Navi. If Navi finish up their fight with DEWA United, you can see Nova Esports getting a couple of kills as well, so they're taking their total up to 5. As Yekta is playing sniper, he's got to keep that. Yeah, he should have shot that door off a while ago because Zuxy was right in front of it. So looks like DEWA United have been taken out, but Navi are currently in an engagement with DS Gaming on the other side of Circle. It has shifted away from these two teams. Navi is seriously taking they're copping a beating from DS Gaming. As next RUYA get a knock and a confirm, that means they're going to feel a lot more comfortable about pushing. I honestly would have seen a lot of other teams would have pushed a lot earlier than that. Looks like Tixie's able to mount a defense for Navi, getting a knock or two. And High Boys managed to get a knock. Return comes through. Nihat's taken down quite low by the nade. I'm not sure if that's BIGETRON out. No, there's still got a player left, and oh, that nade was so close, a little bit too close for comfort. The Molotov comes in too. Oh, that's really, yeah, it was close, wasn't close enough, and that is going to be Na'Vi eliminated by the looks of it by DS Gaming. In 7th position, they did have 8 kills. Na'Vi's been fragging out, so it's going to reflect in their position in the overall rankings. And that's good performance. Like, I'm very satisfied with Na'Vi's performance tonight. Like, they haven't got any chicken dinners, but their kill count has been consistent over the games, and that makes a huge difference. Like, that's, you know, that's better than just getting a chicken dinner, you know, in one game and then, you know, not getting a whole bunch of kills throughout the rest of them. Looks like next RUYA going to back out of this fight. They're not going to push Zuxi. They're going to opt to go for zone. They will have to be careful because Zuxi is going to have angles on them when he eventually goes into circle. And the damage may already have been done. He's tagged them a little bit. They're now focused on him because they're worried about him. Yeah, I feel like they should have finished that fight off. Paraboy, meanwhile, is just doing Paraboy things. He's just trying to keep S2G at bay. Next, RUYA, they're looking like they're the only full team. I think 628. Nah, 628 have got a full team. I'm not sure about DS Gaming. And Zuxi is finally eliminated by next RUYA, and they've got a ridge to push up. They now have to deal with S2G. They're going to have to be careful about peeking this ridge as well. Oh, looks like DS Gaming are in a serious pickle. Ooh, one more shot from Paraboy or from Jimmy. It's taking them out. Yeah, he got that shot, and it looks like Paraboy's fragging as well. So Nova Esports now sitting on 9 kills. So they've also been fragging out. Nova Esports been playing quite well tonight. You can see DS Gaming getting eliminated there in 6th place. They've also played very well. They got a chicken dinner. They've been fragging, so that should be reflected in the overall standings as well. But I mean, 628, they've got hard cover. They've got 4 players up. And circle. A little bit of circle. Nova Esports could cause problems for them. Next RUYA are in a bad situation. So next RUYA have to cross in open. They have to cross in open in front of 2 Chinese teams. And I don't know. I don't know. I don't think they could do it. They've got vehicles, but as we've discussed previously, the vehicles blow up pretty quickly on Miramar, especially when they're taking sustained fire, and they're still not in zone. So they've got a couple of players in, but 2 of them, like Paraboy, is just going to get a double knock just like that off the buggy. He should confirm those kills. Otherwise, yeah, you can see 33 Zeds. He snaffled one of them. I think Yekta went down a play zone there. Paraboy, can Paraboy get the 1v4? Oh my god, Paraboy, calm down. That was disgusting. Getting the double with the M416, whips out the MG3, and just slaps next RUYA out of the lobby. Paraboy's still going. He takes out Dayoshi. Takes 33 Zed down to half HP. Like, hang on. Who can stop Paraboy right now? I mean, if he can clutch it up here, wow. He's but 12 kills so far for Nova Esports. The MG3 is certainly the kind of equipment you'd want to be using in this situation. So he's going to smoke his right because he wants to keep that angle closed, and he will be deploying that MG3. Looks like they've got MG3s as well. He did get a knock, and he actually went down the play zone. So he didn't even give him the kill. That's going to be winner chicken dinner for 628. Well done, but wow, Paraboy. He's still got it. So Oh my god, 628 only had 2 kills. How did they get? Oh, so their total points overall are 40. They had 800 damage. They're in 6th place. I would love to see where Nova are. So 33Z got a kill. Sunan got a kill. Daoshi's looking the other way, as is Yu Yang. How did they get a chicken dinner out of that? Considering Nova, I think Nova took all the kills off them. They had about, I think they had 13, maybe 12 at least. That 1v4 was incredible. If you're just joining the stream now, rewind and watch the 1v4 from Paraboy. It was out of control. Nova Esports, 12 kills, 1700 damage. S2G having a pretty good outing as well, also getting 1700 damage with 9 kills. Big damage numbers for quite a few of these teams. They were hurting each other this game. Navi's up there. They got 8 kills. DS Gaming. You wouldn't have thought that 628 won it. I mean, they only got 2 kills for 800 damage. It's getting a bit shortchanged there, considering I think they're one of the lowest kill count teams in the lobby. And I mean, this is hard to look at. I mean, look at the head-to-head between Nova and 628. I mean, they're just trashing them on all counts. They've got the kills, they've got the knocks, they've got the damage, they've got the damage dealt and received. Half the survival time, and they've got 7 more points. So they got 24 points out of a second place finish. MVP, of course, is going to be Paraboy with the 1v4 clutch. That was insane to watch. It was great play. I knew next RUYA they had no hope of getting past him. 7 kills, 1,000 damage. Those are huge numbers. A couple of assists. So he's helping out the lads too, and he's a bit of healing as well. And he's above and beyond the other players in this lobby in terms of his stats. Kelsey had a great outing. He's got 4 kills, getting the quad with 800 damage. Tixie getting 4 as well. Sporter had a good game too. I saw Sporter in the kill feed a fair bit, and Jimmy rounding it out for the top 5 from Nova as well. So it looks like it was a Jimmy and Paraboy show there with a bit of help from King. So the overall match rankings, Nova Esports took out pole position with 24 points off. Look at the balance: 12 placement, 12 kills. Couldn't ask for a better result. 628 only just scraping into second with 2 kills on top of the chicken dinner. S2G they went out a bit earlier, but with 9 kills, that's going to push them up into 3rd position in match number 4. Next, RUYA, they got the placement points, but similar to 628, the kill points kind of let them down. And yeah, it's still a lot of these other teams picking up good points in game number 4 that'll tick them along in the overall standings. Reaper X says that's why people call him the Pubg god. Is that like the Reaper X? How you going? It's good to see you in the stream, mate. But that was game number 4 on Miramar. I hope you enjoyed it. That was an amazing clutch by Paraboy. One for the ages. It'll be all over the rags tomorrow. I'm sure you'll be hearing my voice on various YouTube channels as people infringe the copyright of Esports County. Our lawyers are en route. I'm joking. We love it. We love the exposure. Keep them coming. So Paraboy highest kills, Paraboy highest damage, Paraboy best clutch, Paraboy what a good bloke. Kill Me from DS got the longest distance kill with the 297 meter long bomb. Most utilities used goes to Kelsey from S2G and Bonito from APG, I believe. I'm trying to remember what team he's on. Had a bit of a long road to travel. So we had 72 knockouts, resulting in 69 kills with 20 revives. There was 7,000 healing done. 4 airdrops looted, so a little bit higher than average than we've seen. 13 headshots. That's a lot more headshots than we've seen in some of these other matches. And 158 utilities were thrown. either at teammates or opposing teams. So we'll be heading into match number 5 on Sanhok very shortly. I hope you're as excited as I am for Sanhok. We know Sanhok is always an absolute. It's just madness. It's madness. We know it's just Sanhok's always crazy, and I'm looking forward to it, and I hope everyone else is as well. I'm Ganksy, by the way, if you're just joining now. Welcome to the stream. This is the Esports County Pro Scrims, as these Pmgc teams are practicing for the PUBG Global Championships. If you haven't already, please do hit that subscribe button and the notification bell and like the stream. It's greatly appreciated. We'll be back after a very short break. I'm on mute. Welcome back to the Esports County Pro Scrims. I'm your host, Ganksy. Hope you're enjoying the stream so far. If you're just joining now, welcome, welcome, welcome. We have a very, very, very special game for you coming up. It's Sanhok. Now, you might just think, oh, it's Sanhok. You know, I play that map all the time. Wait till you see Pmgc teams play Sanhok at the end of an Esports County Pro Scrims. It is a sight to behold. It is always just non-stop action. Well, it does get a little bit quiet towards the end. Look, I'll be honest. Let me lay it down. They're all going to land on each other, and it's going to be an absolute bloodbath at the beginning of the game. You're going to see hot drops between World Championship level teams. You better believe it's going to be good. But yeah, they will all kill each other in the first 10 minutes. And it does slow down a bit after that, but it's worth it. It's worth it. It is so entertaining. I'm waiting for the day they just all, let loose and land in boot camp or Painan. Either, I'm easy. I don't mind. But if they went Painan, I would be a very happy man. I think seeing 18 teams land in Painan would just be something for the ages. Boot camp, yeah. I've seen 18 teams land in boot camp. I haven't seen 18 Pmgc PMPL teams land in boot camp yet, but I have seen 18 teams. But I've never seen that many teams land in Painan. I don't think you have either. I think it would be just balls to the wall madness. It would just be like, I don't even know how I'd cast it. I think I'd just sit back and watch. But so far tonight we have had DS Gaming take out game number 1 on Erangel. LIVESCAPE took out game number 2 on Miramar. Furious Gaming took out game number 3 on Erangel, and we just watched 628 win game number 4 on Miramar with that clutch gameplay from Paraboy of Nova Esports. Let me know in the chat who you think is going to take out game number 5. Or who you think is going to win the hot drop. Because that's what I want to know. Let me know who you want to see in these scrims. If there's any teams you're looking forward to seeing. I know some people have mentioned they can't wait for A7. Just looking Nova. Okay, so some people are saying they want to see Nova win. People are saying they want to see A7. Yeah, I'm so keen to see A7 in these scrims. I want to see NIGMA Galaxy back in here too. Somebody's saying Crypto is better than Nova. Somebody's saying they want the chat clean with respect. Yeah, I know. I'm shocked at some of the comments I've seen. You people need to go and wash your keyboards. You need to put the keyboard in the dishwasher and give it a good scrub. You dirty grubs. But yeah, we're just getting everyone in the lobby, getting everyone ready to go for Sandhawk Madness. Check out a few more of the comments. Good question, Kim Music. Why don't we have the logo of APG? I don't know the answer to that. I couldn't tell you. I'm with you though. I was looking at it myself and I was thinking, why don't we have the APG logo? Maybe there's a couple of reasons it could be. I don't know, so I won't even attempt to answer it. What I will attempt to do is cast this Sandhawk game to the best of my abilities. I mean, it's a stretch. I mean, if they all land on each other, there's going to be so much happening in so many different places. But we'll give it our best shot, as the plane is over the island and the teams are exiting the plane at a rapid pace. It does actually look like they're being quite sensible today. I mean, look, half the lobby is going to boot camp, and you're probably looking at that and saying, geez, Ganksy, that doesn't seem too sensible to me. But compared to some of... this is kind of par for course. It's actually, yeah, there are some players, looks like Navi are in a big split. And we're going to see a team going up against 628. In our tin, but meanwhile, we've only got 3 teams in bootcamp, so it's going to be DEWA United, 4 Rivals, and Bigetron Red Aliens, with Loki taking the knee, all ready to Zuxi. Zuxi picking up first ball. He picked up first blood. It's hard to keep up with things as Pemburu's hit the ground, and Bigetron are on the warpath, ladies and gentlemen, taking out 4 Rivals. Boom, in 1 minute and 30 seconds flat. Not bad for a quarter mile. Now, DEWA United are pushing in. Looks like we do have Stalwart Esports in the vicinity. They're actually in the vicinity, engaging upon... So we've got APG, Stalwart Esports, S2G, all fighting in... I don't know where. It looks like it's nearby. And ONIC going up against 628. ONIC love hot dropping Chinese teams. It's like a hobby of theirs. There's High Boys looking for some angles here. From only taking a single casualty in the initial engagement with 4 Rivals. DEWA United is still sporting a full complement of sweats. Meanwhile, in Paradise Resort, we've got EVOS Reborn going up against DS Gaming. Micro Boy has been taken out, which means it's all down to Red Faces. Killme's just been picked up, so serious number advantage for DS Gaming, and Red Faces better come up with a good plan here and do it real quick. Meanwhile, just on the outskirts of Pynam, Orders trying to conserve ammunition to get the confirm on to Rocky from BIGETRON ION, as Nova are moving forward in a tight pack towards the remaining members of BIGETRON ION. And we also have STALWART Esports. Now, STALWART Esports normally go boot camp, but yeah, I don't know. It looks like they're just opting for a different. Now, this guy, 4x8am. That's going to be Duck going down there. Nihat is nearby. The Pan also getting honourable mentions in the kill feed. As DEWA United now push in, although Phages managed to catch Scry out of position. He'll go down as well. I wasn't kidding when I said they just fight. Like, it's just like cats and dogs in the beginning of the game. It's hard to keep up with. But I think DEWA should full send this. Like, there's a lot of smokes. And, like, they've just got the numbers advantage. Just need to just get in there and just, you know, just see what happens. You know, it's they're either going to win the fight or they're going to lose. But, you know, boot camp, you know, you don't have to take a long time in boot camp. Looks like 1907 FENERBAHÇE and Furious Gaming are also having an engagement. See knocks either side. Jimmy takes a knee to one of the members of APG waiting in the hills. Order should be able to pick him up. Meanwhile, Peker's just trying to chill out in his house. That's APG eliminated, so King able to remove that problem. As Peker is in a... there's no KK Skur scenario here. Not when his health bar's that low. Yeah, these guys are taking a real long time. Jezzy's got the M249. He'll definitely get something done. Hen Republic's on the roof. Gaiden has been knocked. Hen Republic's going to jump down. He was a little bit too aerial there. He may have been able to go for the drop shot off the roof. That could have worked a bit better. But it's all going downhill for DEWA United as BIGETRON is just running all over them. And yeah, Zuxi pushes up. Does get knocked though. Ooh, double knock comes in. It's always tricky to push up those stairs. That means it's just Highboy remaining for BIGETRON. Jumps out the side and down they go. I think that might have been a third party as well. That was Paraboy getting the final kill onto Highboy. So Nova Esports have entered the building, ladies and gentlemen. BIGETRON exit stage left. As DEWA United race to get these revives and health bars back up as high as possible, as Nova Esports are pushing forward relentlessly. Paraboy taking up station in the free stack, giving him a right angle on the engagement. Order Jimmy King in the warehouse, looking to push into the main building. Smoke's already being deployed. This is exactly how you do boot camp, ladies and gentlemen. You don't waste a second. You get in there, you get it done. Nova Esports, they know the formula. They wrote the book. DEWA United's about to read it. The last thing you want to happen when you're getting into a good boot camp showdown is to get third-partied by STALWART Esports from up on the hilltop, which is exactly what's happened to King. King has been knocked. Looks like S2G have arrived as well. Mate, time doesn't wait for anybody. DEWA United and Nova Esports are, in fact, what generally happens here is more and more teams will arrive in boot camp to continue proceedings. Timber shows us how it's done with the UMP, although, oh, hands public from behind. He was not expecting that. I think Nova should be able to pick up their player. Oh, action. Oh, caught in open. That's the last place you want to be, in an open field, as Paraboy stares down the barrel of a 3X M4 with a full clip. It's never going to end well. Unless you're Paraboy. It's going to end very well. So they are employing their sneaky little tricks here. But I think... Ooh, that's a good knock. Good knock with the lean peak, but yeah, Paraboy once again just clutching it up. Nova, double digits. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd just like to point out we don't quite often see Nova play Sanhok. And, you know, regular viewers of the stream will note that this is the first time we've seen Nova play in a while, and it's because the production team have managed to get these scrims, not only the production team but the admin team as well, have managed to be so efficient with these scrims that we are way ahead of schedule. So if you're enjoying the Nova Sanhok show, make sure you subscribe to Esports County and please like the stream and show your support for the admin team and the production crew, because they have done a bloody stand-up good job here. You know, being that efficient, it's like herding cats getting these teams in here sometimes. And the fact that they've managed to get Nova Esports on Sanhok is incredible. It just shows, you know, the incredible level of organisation that Esports County has. So huge shout out to them. And if you're watching, please show your support by either subscribing or liking the stream, or a combination of both. If you're really enjoying the Nova show. Meanwhile, we've got the Navi verse 628 show in Hartin. I believe 628 landed with another team because they do have 4 kills, which would indicate a squad wipe. Oh, unfortunately, Dayoshi making a grave mistake there, running in open with Matic on the roof. Did he know? He must not have known that Matic was up there. And Navi seeing just how hard they can push 628 and what happens. Matic winding one up. Sunan holding an angle. Zone is on the island, so Aura playing. They're going like full esports, rotating in. Meanwhile, we've got LiveScape and a couple other teams still hanging around boot camps. So we'll keep an eye on that. Looks like LiveScape are getting into an engagement with Fenerbahçe with Nox being traded either side. Nova's getting involved. Sunan's able to get a knock on a Matic. Goes for the confirm. And it looks like Sunan's the last player up. 4-6-2-8. Can he clutch it? Comes out, goes for the drop shot. Gets one. Goes for the double drop shot. Ah, the gun switch not fast enough. Kitsune is... No, Kitsune's not happy that Matic and Miku have been not... Look at it, we even... Oh my god. Mate, in Russia, yeah, they don't just shoot boxes, they set them on fire. That's how you think shooting, you think you're tough because you shoot somebody's box, mate. The Russians, they'll chuck Molotovs on there. That's on a whole other level. Or kill me sorts Jimmy right out with the prone spray on the M416. He's on the other side of the river, just trying to gatekeep Nova. Order's in a position to take out maybe. I mean, once boot camp's over, it's kind of like, yeah, it's just like a normal game with 6 teams. Like, I told you this would happen, ladies and gentlemen. I did warn you. It's not like I sprung this on you. It's not like this came out of nowhere. I told you they would all kill each other at the start of the game. That happened. I told you it would be very entertaining. And it was. And then I told you that as a consequence of them all killing each other at the start of the game, 12 minutes in, there'd be 17 players left and 6 alive. You can't have it all. You can't have your cake and eat it too. It is what it is. We're just going to have to make the best of this situation and enjoy it as much as we can. Hopefully Nova can like close it out with a 20 bomb maybe. Well, maybe he's got something to say about that as he takes Jimmy out of the lobby. Paraboy in order. On the revenge team. And down he goes. We've got to worry about DS Gaming though. Order should probably duck down a bit more. Paraboy says good day to Frozen. Frozen doesn't appreciate the sentiment. Extremely accurate. Is Kuda's head over that? Oh my god, Kuda. Oh, Kuda actually gets the job done though. Paraboy takes a knee. Order's going to He's going to have to hit that nade. He's going to have to hit it real good. Oh, it bounces. It bounces off the buggy, and down goes Order. That was, I think, look, it's Nova probably just want to go to bed, to be honest. They're probably as tired as I am. It's 1:30 in the morning. I'm in the same time zone as China, so they're probably just like, yeah, whatever, you know, they were just better. So that's Nova eliminated, but they had a good run tonight. It was great to see them in Sandhawk. They came, they saw, they conquered, and you know, we'll see them again tomorrow. Zone shifts onto camp out for currently already only team inside. So Navi's going up against GS Gaming in a compound. We're in a top 4 situation, ladies and gentlemen. It's a tight race. it's gonna be a close call. This one, Tixie's in a 1v2 situation up against DS Gaming in this compound. How do you reckon he's going to handle it? Borders rolling around the side. I reckon they should group up. I think if you're in a 2v1, you know, you've used the number advantage. You maximize it, because if he gets one knock, that's going to give him time for a weapon switch. His health bar was a bit low, so you go for the first. Oh, you went for the first. That's cheeky. So that means Kill Me's now a solo. Oh, Benito's grabbed an airdrop. Oh, meanwhile, Aura looting airdrops. Like, come on, get in there. 1 kill. They're a good team. Look at them. Clap, clap, clap. Yeah. It's like they can hear me. Sure, there's a stream delay. I can tell from when the room code's released. But it's gonna be a 4v4 with or 3v4 with next RUYA and Kill Me. I don't know what to say. It was good while it lasted. We had a good time in the beginning, but there's always consequences, and it's gonna be watching this play out until the end game. But if you've joined the stream, you know, I'll take this opportunity to say thanks everyone who's tuned in so far. It's been a pleasure as always casting for you. It's been, you know, great to read all your messages in the chat. I'm seeing positivity trending upwards, although to be honest, I'm not reading half of it. But you know, I've got the rose tinted glasses on, and yeah, it's definitely been a lot more positive than when I was paying more attention to the other stuff. So thanks everyone for that. But yeah, we got 5.5k likes on the Esports County channel. Huge shout out to everyone who liked the stream. You're all bloody legends. What's the analytics? We've almost got up to 85k subs on the Esports County channel. So you can tell they're on the path to the big 100 ton with 100k subs. That's going to be huge. So, you know, if you can share the stream, get it out there. Let the people know that this is the home of PUBG Mobile, or the vacation house until it moves to its actual home on the official channel for the World Championships. But this is, you know, if you want to see Scrims, and I mean, you know, if you want to see Pmgc level teams in Scrims, if you want to see, you know, Nova Esports, you know, pushing boot camp and BIGETRON hot dropping with all these, you know, this is the place to be. So get involved, get subbed, and happy days. It's we're gonna get some more Indian teams. I can see a lot of people talking about Bro, I think we can all empathize with Frozen right now. But yeah, we'll get some Indian teams in here. We'll get A7 in here as well. And then it's really going to start popping off once it's like, you know, infinity, like full Pmgc lobbies. It's reading the chat. Somebody says I speak slow. I'm Australian. I'm like, what do you want me to do? I remember watching a stream in Spanish once, which I can barely understand, and it was like they were calling a horse race. I was like, what are they saying? Like, I'd run it if I talked that fast. I'd run out of stuff to say in the first 5 minutes. I wouldn't know. I'd just be like, I'd just start repeating myself. I don't know. There's only so many words in the English language. We'd have to start making. We just have to start just making words up to fill the gaps. If I spoke at that speed. But we're in a top 3 situation with 5 players left. It's going to be next RUYA up against DS Gaming and APG, the team with no logo. Now, Aura's got the advantage here. Oh, it's not APG, it's Aura. Why does Aura not have a logo? It was APG, but now Aura's in Team 22. I need to go to Specsavers. And I know what the Aura logo looks like. It's like a flame. But we'll get that sorted, don't worry. Yeah, Circle 4's closing in. Aura's heading down the hill. Kilman and Yekta are just trying to draw straws to see which one is taken out first. Looks like it could be Yekta. We has managed to get a knock. Oh, that's a clutch revive. Look at his health bar. Look at his health bar. Is there anything on it? I don't even know how that's possible. I thought when your health, like when my health bar goes to 0, I die, right? But if you're this guy, you get a second chance. Not bad. But they are hunting Yekta. And maybe focusing a little bit too much on him because Kilme is creeping up behind. He could go for the flank play, be a bit of a grub. Yeah, go away. Yekta's got a nade. It's not going to land. That one's good. He's able to get 1 knock. Or he could get a second knock. If he gets him low, he's going to be able to push on today. He's got to know that the nade hurt him. Gets the 3rd knock. Oh my god, that was DS Gaming winning that game. That was, mate, that happened so fast. So, who killed her? I got to rewind that one and watch it. So that was I'm going to rewatch it on the replay. So he came round the corner. Yekta came round the corner, got 1 knock, and then they must have chucked a nade in there, which killed him. Oh no, he chucked a nade in as well. He chucked a nade in and went for the spray. I think he got Yekta with the spray, and he got the other bloke with the nade. So DS Gaming take the chicken dinner. Kill Me's a bloody legend. 8 kills. In total, the double quad with Sporter getting a single and SPCO getting a single as well. So, well done to DS Gaming. 2nd chicken dinner of the night as well. They had a total of 1,500 damage. Next, RUYA having a good outing as well with 9 kills, 1,400 damage. Nova Esports getting the most kills in this game, 12 with 1,300 damage. It'd be great to see the overall standings if we can and see who's actually come out on top. Big damage numbers from the BIGETRON Red Aliens as they savaged boot camp. So in the head-to-head, we're going to have Aura up against DS Gaming. We can see that it's a pretty one-sided battle here with Aura not getting the same amount of kill, or nowhere near the same amount of kills that DS Gaming did. The boys from Korea doing their region proud. And yeah, look at the average. I mean, he's way above average on the kills and the damage. So huge game for Kilme. That was absolutely clutch. I did not expect him to take that out. It was, yeah, I want to see the overall rank as well. Unfortunately, we haven't seen it so far. Maybe we will see it before the stream is finished. Who knows? So the top players were Kilme, of course. Yekta, he did quite good. No Mercy, great name. Paraboy and Coda. So well done to all our top players of Sandhawk and all our top players of the night. Especially Paraboy. I think Paraboy had the best clutch. You know, like there was a bloody good clutch on Miramar. If you missed it, scroll back. So yeah, overall match rankings for match number 5 on Sanok DS Gaming. 15 points, chicken dinner, plus 10. That means they're going to secure the bag with a total of 25. Next, RUYA Gaming. Just pipping Aura at the post with solid kill count, giving them 19 kills. Nova Esports just fragging their way up the leaderboards to get a total of 18. So not a lot of placement, but double that in kills. And Aura slipping down a bit just because of the lack of the kills. And you can see it was heavily weighted on the first page, not as many points on the second. So yeah, teams on the first page definitely doing a lot of the heavy lifting in this lobby. DS number 1 in the chat. Yeah, they had a great outing tonight. It was good to see them. Spewing, we couldn't see them in the Pmgc itself, but they're a bloody good team, yeah, and they've done quite well. Yeah, I reckon they could have had 18 teams. I don't know. It just seems it's more interesting with 18. I guess 16. I guess when it's that serious, 16 is a good number. So highest kills went to Kill Me, of course. Highest damage also went to Kill Me. Longest distance kill went to Paraboy. The most utilities used went to Order, and Frozen had the longest distance traveled, 6,400 meters. Quite a long way actually for Sanok, considering it is a 8-kilometer map. The overall match stats, so we had 68 knocks, 15 revives, resulting in 73 kills, 48 throwables. Not a huge number of throwables actually. Compared, we've seen like almost 200 throwables and some, not as many airdrops, but quite a few headshots. So a fair bit of accuracy being deployed on Sanhok in the 5th match. So hope you've all enjoyed the show. I know I did. Thanks everyone for tuning in. It's been epic. Doesn't look like we'll have the overall standings, but yeah, we'll try and sort something out in the future. And yeah, hopefully these Indian teams will get used to these IQ devices and they'll just be absolute guns on them, and we'll see them back in the scrims very shortly. Got a mate, Dracula's going to be joining me on Friday. We should be back again at the same time here for scrims tomorrow night. If you haven't already, please sub up to the channel and like the video as well. Huge shout out to all the team for putting this all together. I'm Ganksy. It's been awesome. I'll catch you guys next time. Have a great night. See you in the next one.